Good evening, everyone. Welcome to, I'm off center here. Hold on. Welcome to episode 38 of the Whiskey Six. We appreciate you all being here tonight. We're going to not waste a ton of time. We're going to get our friends in here in just a minute. A couple of things. Bourbon School is 78 people away from 3,000. So if you know somebody who needs to subscribe, send them our way, because I would really like to hit, like when we hit 2,000, I was like, yeah, that's good. And then as we got closer to 3,000, I was like, let's go. So if anybody out there has people that would love to subscribe to Bourbon School, we'd appreciate it, because 3,000 is obviously our next goal. So thank you for that. Also tonight, finally, we got our Bad Axe Bourbon single barrel rye from Still Austin with our Ricky Bobby sticker. I think they needed to get a big sticker. I feel like maybe they went modest for the sticker, but it basically just fits the bottle. So I'm going to stick my sticker on eventually, and then but there it is, Ricky Bobby. So we'll try that tonight and take it for a ride. Also, I should tell you guys, our Corbin Cash Pick is still available. It is at Barrel Shop. And you can now, I believe, use the code School of Bourbon to get 10% off. So go check that out. It is available to all on Barrel Shop. I just got an urgent text. How are you not going to say I was under the weather tonight? Of course I was going to say you were under the weather tonight. I'm flying solo here in our basement. Marianne is not feeling well. We had a cruise over the weekend, and she's been like still kind of riding the waves a little bit. It got a little better, and then today it kind of hit her again. We've been on a cruise in a long time, and this one might have cured her of cruising, because she's green. And it was funny because she didn't really have any problems on the ship. We got off the ship almost immediately. She was like, feels like we're still moving, and she's been kind of loopy and dizzy. And so she won't be joining us tonight. She is upstairs on the couch watching. Maybe she'll be in the, oh my. Yeah, on a cruise, not that cruise, Rick. But she'll be chiming in, I'm sure, in the chat. So just look for her to be saying inappropriate things, just not in person. It will be, on the chat. So we're going to talk about some fun things, a little bit of whiskey and a little bit of other stuff. Don't know if anything really exciting happened this week, but we'll see if we can come up with something to talk about. So let's bring in the rest of our friends. Let's start with from the land of bourbon, Kentucky itself, our friend from Whiskey Wars and Mash and Metal, the Whiskey Cowboy, Sean. What is up, brother?
Cheers, everybody. Good to see everybody this Thursday evening. Hope all is well in the world and no bombs are dropping. Also, speaking of, I'm pouring, probably going to be drinking this all night, Heroes Edition for our heroes, especially those in the Middle East right now. Cheers to them.
Amen, brother. Amen. Absolutely. That's a great idea. I'm going to see if I have anything similarly themed, and maybe we'll raise a glass a little bit later. We can raise a glass to anything, really, but
cheers to our servicemen and women wherever they may be deployed. Red as always. So cheers all.
Absolutely. Cheers to you guys. I'll pour some Ricky Bobby and we'll cheers to them. I'm going to let mine sit a little bit though.
I had his little off kilter there. There we go.
Yeah, it's all right.
Cheers everybody in chat. Prentice, I see Prentice there. Good to see you, sir. And Black GPP. Who else? Bobby
AZ is here. Hey,
AZ. Cheers, man. Kevin.
There's Marianne.
Yes. The wifey popping in. Good to see you, Marianne. I'm sorry you were not feeling well.
Yeah, she probably would not. She would probably not be doing well if she was staring at the screen and had all this noise in her head. So that's all right. All right. Okay. Next up, and I know Sean, you're going to have a lot to say tonight. So,
later. We'll let you save your vocal cords a little bit.
Get right into it here. All the way from Minnesota. I'm so excited. We have started to plan our trip. Marianne is doing the Boundary Waters with her friend. Is turning 50. Her mother lives in Duluth. They do this trip every couple of years, and they're going to the Boundary Waters, and I am going to follow, and I am going to in person meet Ben Walker from the Bourbon Note. Ben, what's up?
Nice.
What is happening? Cool. I'm looking forward to that. We got to set up a stream some night, just off the internet and get our planning done. Figure out what you guys want to do when you're here. So,
yes, absolutely. And Marianne said today, you and Ben got to make like a video together. I'm like, I think we do.
For sure.
That would be amazing. Be weird if we didn't. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ben, what are you drinking tonight?
Okay. You guys have to promise not to make fun of me on this.
Okay.
I can't promise.
Right. I was going to say, Sean, I know damn well what I'm in for here. I'm kind of trying one of those kind of hippy-dippy, new agey things. It's called not drinking alcohol during the week. I'm just testing the water. It's an odd way to live your life. It is. It's true. It's really weird. But yeah, so it was funny. I took a week off like last week of just like, and I don't drink much during the week. I getting buzzed on a work night is no interest to me whatsoever.
That's no good.
Yeah. But it's just kind of like, do I need just the casual pour of whiskey or 2 beers here and there? So I kind of it's like, well, I'll treat it like ice cream. Like I'll just take a break from just having those empty calories for a week or two. So I kind of figured maybe I'll do a little. I'm still drinking on the weekends, which is important. So Friday tomorrow.
It's important.
So
I'll get the full week's worth in tomorrow.
All right. So did you see Hangen's immediately noticed Ben has the throwback 80s Run DMC Adidas jacket. Oh no, my friend, Hangen. Show him, Ben.
Yeah, check this out. I didn't even plan this actually, but I actually have the full tracksuit. Jesus, I don't bend like this anymore. I have the full tracksuit on. I'm going full Eastern Bloc tonight.
That's right.
Yeah.
Ben's going full Go-Go 13 tonight. Yes.
All day.
Yeah, for sure. This might have to be my regular thing.
Beautiful.
And
Oaken Agave's here, Brian.
I thought it was something weird that not drinking is not worth making fun of. I have no jokes for that. It's probably being reasonable and all those kind of things.
Good.
I like how
Oaken. If you're gonna accuse me of being a liberal or something like that.
Oaken Agave just said, "Oh my!" And this one here, Rick, Ben has been hired by the State Department to go negotiate a truce in the Ukraine.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Jim Turner, we will figure that out Saturday evening, sir. So be there Saturday, and I haven't decided exactly yet what we'll do for the tiebreaker between you and Peter White, but we'll figure out something.
Philly formal wear, not to be confused with the Canadian tuxedo. Correct.
Philly formal wear. I love it. So I am drinking a non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, wow. Okay. It feels like that.
Amazing.
It feels like that get up you got going on there, Ben, would also be like acceptable in like Boston somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Standing in front of a Dunkin'.
Yeah, getting in a fight in front of a Dunkin'. And
why?
Pronouncing most words wrong.
So do we have more people in the backstage or?
Yeah, somebody say this word for me. Somebody say it. Is it agave?
Yes, you nailed
it.
Agave.
Yeah, I was making fun of you earlier when I said agave because you said that last time, and Sean and I just ripped you to shreds for it.
You gotta get I can't even say it the way you say it, Brent. Agave. It's harder to say it that way.
Agave. It is. It's awkward.
It's agave. Which one is it?
Agave.
Okay.
Yes.
Agave. Okay. Got it. All right. Let's stop focusing on me and bring in our next panel members, who are together in one of their basements from DRC Bar and from Bad Axe Bourbon, celebrating finally getting our Still Austin rye picks. Let's bring in Bobby and Rick. What's up, fellas?
Oh, they're together. How about this?
What's up, man? Hi, special hi to Oaken Agave.
Shut up.
That's how you say it.
Come on, man. Come on.
Wait, that's how you say it. That's saying it right. Okinawa.
He was going to order some salsa with his tacos.
Hey,
Yeah, that's definitely how everyone else in the world says it, Brian.
where'd
Yes.
you get that
Tacos and tortillas.
Next time Brianne is on, next episode when Brianne's back, ask her to say mozzarella. And then we can all have a laugh about that.
Yes.
And stop
Gotta get
making
the-
fun of how I say agave.
Got to get the jalapenos as well.
Jalapenos.
Guys are jerks.
We thought we'd be in the same frame tonight. Since we got the little Ricky
do
body.
you realize this is very exotic Chinese maple? Even though it's a foam axe, don't beat the Chinese maple that hard.
I was actually just going to say, Rick, you're not going to let him pound an axe hole into your nice bar there, are you?
I mean, I got the guy a freaking foam axe, so it would be I should have got him like a pillow axe or something.
So all that does is make me want to prove that I can make a hole in this thing with a foam axe and this one, their lacquer or whatever you got on this thing.
That's right, hand rubbed lacquer.
Bobby is that level of firefighter. He will put
Yeah.
a freaking hole in Japanese maple with a foam axe.
Jeremy Dirks got his Ricky Bobby rye. That's
Yeah.
what we're so
Hey,
excited.
Rick.
Ours came in today.
Ben, how's yours?
What's that?
How's yours, Ben?
I do not have mine yet, as you well know.
Dude,
Yeah, I got.
FedEx.
Yeah,
dude,
they
you
want me to
gotta
sign for it, so I got to figure out something. Hey, Rick, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
When you just said hand rubbed lacquer, was that a very, very brief and subtle reference to the scene in Boogie Nights when he's talking about the Corvette?
Maybe.
Yes. Yes.
Is it really? Is that really what you were?
Movie,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love like weaving in movie references. You caught me.
Dude, we do this.
Yeah.
all the time.
Start down
All
low
the
with the
time,
350 cube, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange hand rub lacquer
Rub
in a
lacquer,
dual plane
yeah,
manifold,
yeah,
full
yeah.
fucking race cams.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
Have all that on
Dude, you
tap.
took it next level, though. You doing
That's
next level.
impressive.
That was
Oh,
nice.
quote. All right.
I've been waiting since 1996 for a reason to use that quote that I memorized.
Can we start calling you guys Brock Landers and Chess Rockwell?
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, yes.
that is awesome.
Oh, Ben had that cocked and
What a
loaded
great
for
movie.
20 years.
Oh my God, it's amazing. Best
30
part of
years.
the movie is freaking Burt Reynolds. Love that dude.
Yes.
No doubt.
my
All right,
goodness.
before we get too deep into Boogie Nights, let's bring in our last panelist tonight from the Bourbon Drop, our friend Myron. What's up, Myron?
Myron.
Whoa, whoa.
You are muted, sir.
You're muted, Myron.
Bradley Booper got his rye. Nice.
Bradley.
This is like-
oh, yeah, he got trouble. Man.
Nope. This is like COVID era Zoom calls here.
Still
Oh,
muted,
oh,
Myron.
There we go. Yep. No. Well, okay. It shows that
Nope.
you're unmuted, but
No.
you are somehow still muted.
Nope.
Plug in your headphones.
Oh, damn it. Myron has
Go back
new
up.
Evan Williams.
Nope. And there he goes. Wait, I just heard him.
Well, he's not talking now.
Yes.
Oh, there we
Yes,
go.
got
There
it.
you go.
We got you, Myron.
We hear the snaps.
Okay. You
Now
guys
get
hear
a
me, right?
circle.
We're good to
2
go?
snaps in a
Yeah.
circle.
We're good to go.
Gotcha. Man, Myron has the new Evan Williams already. I am jealous.
Okay, you're
Oh,
not.
is that the
Not bad either, man.
Dude,
is that the 250?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask you, Shaw. When I was like, oh, I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to ask if
Seriously,
you're going to be
got
on the
so much
lookout for
energy
that.
right now.
Yeah, I need like 10 of those.
Yeah. When Sean said, shout out to the troops overseas and things like that, I wanted to throw some red, white, and blue, and because I know we're going to cheers. And this guy right here, this is from A.M. Scott Distillery. When I went to Ohio, his grandfather served, and he's a small distillery down there, and he does things for all of the service of the U.S. government service and first responders. So
Oh, very
nice.
Oh, hey.
yeah, so he does,
Right
he
on.
does labels for all of those. So
Love it.
Nice, man.
Nice. Jim Turner's got a second bottle on her. Nice.
small.
I don't know, Jim. You're local. Has it showed up in our local shops anywhere yet? No, I have not seen. So Has anybody seen the old granddad single barrels anywhere around you?
I have not. I haven't looked for it, to be honest. But
Seen what?
On the Evan Williams.
Old granddad single barrels.
Myron, did you get that in Virginia?
No.
Yeah, so I walked in the store, and normally when things are like a new release or they're allocated, they'll have like them on a list, so you can only get one at a time. So I asked the lady, I said, "Is there a limit?" She was like, "No." So I was like, "Well, I'll grab 2," and so I grabbed 2, and one I'll probably never open because I do like to look at the bottle, but it is actually some pretty decent juice, man. Like it's a little on the thinner side. It's not super thin. It's a little on the thinner side. That extra proof does help it because it's not watered down as much. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
What's the proof?
So it's supposed
not
to be
the 84.
117.6, and it's supposed to be 6+ years old. But I don't. Yeah, that's interesting. You say it's thin.
Yeah, it's a little thinner. So I got it home, and even being warm, it was a little thin. But it is. They watered it down to make sure that it is 117.76 proof, and my bottle is 7 months and 2 years old.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
That's decent, yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, I said 7 months and 2 years. 7 years and 2 months old.
Yeah,
and they're not single barrels, right?
Yeah, these are single barrels.
Yeah, single
barrel.
They
are. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
I didn't know that.
So is it, as far as profile, Myron? Is it quite a bit different than, say, like a ECBP pick?
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of more of an Elijah Craig turned up, but not the pick. Like the picks are rich and they've got like a depth of flavors, where this is a little more red fruit forward, a little more clove forward, a little more cinnamon forward. Whereas though when I get an ECBP pick, like it's rich, it's chocolatey, it's got that oaky note. This has got a little bit of oak, but it's more on a fruitier, lighter side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Interesting. All right. Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for those. That and I do want to find the old granddad single barrel. So I just got an email from Remedy Liquor today that they had them in, and honest to God, I got the email and clicked on the link within minutes of getting the email, and it was already sold out. So I don't know if they only got a couple of cases or what, but I would love to find one of those old granddad single barrels. It's 7 years. Like I said, it's a single barrel. I think they'll be interesting to try out at least.
Are they going to be varying proofs, or are they going to be, because Jim Beam has a 108 single barrel that they have, and it kind of makes me wonder, did they just switch the badge?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to vary.
I think they're 114s.
Really? So they will be OGB.
Oh, they are 114. Old granddad 114
Wow.
7-year single barrel. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, that should be interesting. I'll definitely try one.
On the Evan Williams, for those that are near Virginia or Tennessee, I've heard that those are the two states that got them first. So that's why I figured that Myron got it in Virginia, because.
You're talking about the Evan Williams.
Yeah, the Evan Williams single barrels. Yeah.
Well, we're New York, so we'll be state number 50 to get them. So.
Yeah, well, we won't be short behind that. We'll be 51st in that, even though it's made here.
Puerto Rico will get it before Kentucky gets it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I heard they have a. I heard they have an Evan Williams that's finished in an agave barrel.
Oh,
yeah, I've heard.
Never gonna live that down. Agave,
never.
Goodness, dude.
Well played.
Agave.
If you want to go old school,
I hear it's going to be a Cinco de Mayo. Really?
Sure, pick on the white guy.
Agave.
Just so you guys know, Bobby had his first nap in like 10 years.
Dude, I got so much energy, dude.
And he is like, I don't know what it is. Like you need some Ritalin or something, dude, just to bring you.
I'm used to working on sleep deprivation, and I got like I got less sleep deprivation now, and I don't know what to do with all my energy right now.
So you have more energy than you normally do.
Yeah.
I know.
Dude, yeah, right.
So
You got some sleep.
Rick and Bobby, what is the age on this? Oh,
It's used to know.
Almost 4 years.
Yeah, it's like 311.
It's 311.
Right.
In Texas.
which means
That's
Which means
it's
28
like
years.
It's got some
Yeah,
age on
It
it.
means 28 years.
yeah, it's like a Redbreast
Yeah.
27. Yeah.
It's
all I heard was breast.
like
All I heard was
musty
breast and
almost on the
27.
nose.
What's that?
That is, I said it's almost like musty on the nose. Like it really smells like it's got some age on it. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
3.5 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Texas whiskey, you almost don't want to go beyond like 4 or 5 years with it.
Yeah, it's basically double the age, something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shout out
'Cause
to
of the
Buck's
heat.
brother in the chat. He's saying that the Evan Williams bottle is in Iowa. Okay, that's
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Cool.
I haven't.
Yeah, I definitely need to find one of those.
Call some peeps.
What, the Evan Williams?
Yeah, the Evan Williams, not the Evan Williams. The actually, that was Evan Williams. I was thinking about the old granddad single barrel.
Dirks has his poured, so
I was
he's
talking
letting
with
it air out a little
Bradley
bit.
Booper yesterday. I was trying to see if like when we're gonna get that Elijah 15. I'm curious on that one.
Oh yeah, huh?
Isn't it
Buck's
also?
brother just
isn't
hooked
it-
me up with a bottle of that tonight.
Who did?
Oh, nice.
Buck's brother, my friend that's in the chat. Yeah, he
yeah?
sent me a text. He's like, I got one if you want it.
Whoa!
Is it also
So it's like,
90 proof like the
hell yeah.
18?
No, it's 108.
Woo! I bet
Great
you
proof.
that's
Yeah,
good.
that's one of the main reasons that
that's
I'm.
the range, dude. That's the range right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I bet you that's delicious. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that
All
one
right.
for sure.
What's that going for?
150 ish. Yeah. Pre-tax.
I mean the
150.
18 is like 180 or 189, right?
So
So that
waiting
makes
on my
sense.
UPS for my
Yep.
shake and bake, right? Shake and bake. Hang it.
Oh, I'm gonna give this a sip, guys. Here we
All
go.
right.
And
If
I
you
don't
ain't
want
first,
to
you're last.
Oh, dude, B. August got the Elijah 15 yesterday. Dude, what do you think, man? I didn't crack that sucker.
Spill the beans. Give
Yeah,
us
man.
the
So-
deep.
Are me and Ben the only two that don't have ours yet? Is that how?
Myron, did you get one?
I didn't get one. I will be getting one, but I didn't get one.
There are a couple.
Ooh.
There's like four
There's four on the four left.
I think.
Yeah.
That all like there's like a
Hey, J-Max. Cheers.
it's
buddy.
freaking good. I'll tell you that. First sip, it's freaking good. There is like, okay, this is gonna sound really stupid. This is my lack of like
Not worse
having
than agave. So go ahead.
Shut
Go
up.
I was
for it.
going to say, you're going to try to pronounce agave again?
I'll let you off the hook. It's not going to sound stupid.
The
You
bar
already-
is very low.
You already said agave. It's not going to sound stupid,
The bar
Brian.
is low. You're gonna do.
Yeah.
You're going to be
okay.
fine. You said agave.
Whatever you
You're gonna be
follow up that with, you cannot.
Dick.
fine. Sorry about my energy, guys. Sorry. I'm apologizing.
Okay.
That won't even be the last time tonight. I'm certain of it.
It
Absolutely not.
almost has like a fruit juicy note to it. Like
Okay.
like it was extremely sweet on the side of my tongue. Like it kind of went down the sides and it was like drinking fruit juice.
That's what she said.
But the
That-
palate,
Is it sweet like agave? Because that is a
oh
sweet.
my god, you
product.
guys.
Sweet, very sweet.
I got.
It's fine. I'll be your punching bag tonight. Fine.
You and I had slightly different notes on this.
We did.
Now I had red fruit up front.
You had red fruit up front. I get so much burnt toffee on it.
Oh, and I got honey too. I got
and honey.
Yeah, honey on mine.
Honey bomb.
It
too.
is so sweet and fruity on the front, and then like
Dude.
all rye when it hits your mid palate. Like it is
definitely
all
a
rye.
bourbon drinker's rye. Bourbon drinker's rye.
100%.
100%.
It like it almost drinks like a
high rye bourbon.
Four Roses, like a Four Roses,
Oh.
Mm.
like single
If
barrel
you
with
like
that high
Four
rye.
Roses, that could be true.
I mean, if you don't like Four Roses, that's
you
one
like
thing. But
Four
to, I think I get that same
gotta
amount.
shake that
I
off,
get that
man.
same fruitiness with the Four Roses. So I
Yeah,
like
you
it.
know what?
Sorry, that's a compliment
I
in
see
my
where you're
world.
going. I see
but-
where you're going. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
that.
really good.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ooh,
The
yeah, that's
nose is
really good.
opening up. We just cracked it before. I mean, while we're on here, it's probably been less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, Nate. Yes, it is. This is the Ricky Bobby.
And
that we're
it is
sipping.
getting
Two of us.
sweeter on the nose. It's much sweeter on the nose.
Oh, I do remember when we picked it. We had the samples.
Yeah.
We let it air out for a second, and
Yeah.
it really developed.
It really did develop. Yeah, it's
I feel like you guys got an extremely unique barrel. Like it's really good. I like it a lot.
so one of his sons, and of course David Souza. We went through and he picked the same one as well, and he was like, they did this in 3 years. It was like,
Right?
son of a bitch, this is really good. 3 years, it takes me 5.5 to do this.
It's pretty cool to hear that from David.
From
Souza.
David Souza, that was cool to hear.
Bob says way better than Four Roses. Bob, double thumbs up to you, sir. Like it. Looks like he's cracked it.
I hope we don't get a lot of
Bob
Four Roses
C1X8F.
hating the chat tonight.
What's that,
Bradley
Myron?
Cooper.
I said I hope we don't get a lot of Four Roses hating the chat tonight. I love Four Roses.
Oh no. We're
Yeah,
I didn't.
Really?
I know.
I don't dislike
Four Roses seems
but
to be
it's not one of my
divisive
favorites.
though. Like, yeah.
yeah, it is. And I got to tell you, we've had our ups and downs with Four Roses. I just mean like the way it starts super sweet, and then you get that rye punch like right mid palate. It drinks like it's not as peppery as a Four Roses, but I get that same kind of ride with Four Roses, I guess.
Here's what I want to say about Four Roses. I think that Four Roses is like the bologna of the bourbon world. If you're hungry enough, like, you can eat it. Like you can eat like if it's it's been a long day and there's nothing else in the fridge.
Wow.
You got some bologna and some bread. Like, it'll do. Like it'll do. It's still gonna get you drunk, but it's not.
Look, Four Roses small batch
That is the
select.
best take of the night.
Yes.
I don't know if we can top that. It's the baloney of the bourbon world.
That
Myron with you.
God, my feelings are hurt. That is hurtful. Like,
I mean, it's just.
Hey, Myron, I'll tell you, I do like my barrel strength single barrel Four Roses. I do like that bar.
The baloney
I'll
of
give you
the
that.
bourbon world.
the barrel
I'll tell you
strength
what, a
and the
Four
small batch
Roses,
select.
a Four Roses barrel strength OESO is fantastic. That
Yeah,
particular recipe.
I'm an OESK guy, which I have right here, and this is my favorite of the recipes, which there's way too many of. And it's still
Yes.
like
Oh shit.
these things are what, like $120 now, something like that.
I normally get them for
Into the bar.
$99.
Okay, I mean,
And when
They're usually around 110 around us.
Yeah, when I get them, I can't keep them around long, and then when I do keep them around, they only have like that much left in them. So
Yeah,
I need
because
to
you don't
cut
want to
them
finish it, right?
I mean, they're
Yeah.
not bad, to be clear. It's just like I don't know.
off. I think I still think I
Like bologna, you know.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
dude. I'm
one
never
of-
gonna
one of
forget
We
that.
say, like, my favorite thing to say about a bourbon that's underwhelming, that's not bad, it's just like didn't really, I just always say it's fine. Like, it's fine.
It didn't
But
blow
I
your
still-
dress up.
Rocking your world.
one of my favorite
I like
Four
Four
Roses is the small batch select. I think the small batch select is just it's at a perfect proof, like that 104.
Yes.
It comes in with a ton of flavor, got a great color on it. It's got a nice mouthfeel. Like that is one of my favorites from Four Roses.
And you can get
Small
it at
batch
Costco.
select is the
Really-
best
really
bottle
inexpensive.
they sell.
Yeah.
It's the best bottle they sell. It's
I guess
delicious.
it's probably like any other distillery. It's
It's
the
mayo.
low level. It's like the two lowest levels of it are not good.
Yeah.
Or they're just meh, not terrible, but they're
Yeah.
like. And if you're just getting into whiskey and that's what you grab, you're like, yeah, I'm not going to even explore up that tree. So maybe that's the issue. What's
You
that?
should grab a
Yeah.
couple more.
Yeah, the
This
tan,
is-
tan label, yellow label, whatever the
Yes.
bottom shelf
This is
for Four
fine.
Roses. That bottle is awful.
Right, so is this.
Yeah,
I
I
have
don't
a
think
soft
Four
spot
Roses
for
is a
it.
good
That's
beginner's
fine.
bourbon because it's just got that spice to it, and it's
Yep.
a little abrasive, you know, especially the
Kinda-
lower end products. But I love
Really-
the barrel strength single barrels.
It's really sour on the finish as well.
Yeah.
I hate
Ben,
the
do you
finish.
have a different angle today? Or I'm noticing. I feel like your setup.
No, he's got some stuff going on in the background. Talk about Boogie Nights, dude.
Green
Yeah.
and blue.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Ben has moved
this
forward
is,
about 12 feet, I would guess, something like that.
Yeah, I just moved. I'm just sitting in front of the bars right here.
Oh, there's his
Um,
halo.
got
but
it.
yeah.
His halo in the back there. There you go. Way back
Yeah,
there.
there's my halo right there. So this is my normal spot. I'm just sitting in front of the bar. I was kind of messing around with like lights and camera angles and stuff last night, and I was like, I'm
like
gonna
the
leave
light.
it set up like this for tomorrow.
That's so
I
bad.
like-
Yeah, I think it
like
looks kind of
watching
cool,
a-
actually.
I feel like I'm watching a Blade movie when they went to Russia. The guys with
Yeah.
the track and all of the club
Yeah.
lights.
The track
He
suit.
has
For
Yeah.
sure.
he had to get
Yeah,
a different
that too.
he had to get a different setup for his Zoom call with Zelensky later.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Why don't
I
we
will
talk?
broker the beast deal.
Yeah.
Trump's just gonna be like, "Thank you,
Yeah.
Ben Walker. Did a wonderful job. The best
Yeah, go ahead.
That's how it'd be like, folks, made a great deal, perfect deal, so good, world peace.
Best
It's
deal
not bad.
ever.
It's not bad, John.
It's the best ever. Best ever.
Never been
Best
done
ever.
before.
So let's talk about this real quick because this came up. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just wanted to show the question. We could talk about other issues around this in a second because I know there's some other issues surrounding this particular video. But the question that was posed, the hot take that this creator, this is 2 Ounce Whiskey, had was, would you rather have 1 rare bottle or 10 solid daily drinkers? And I guess his thing was, I guess I have a hot take because I would pick 1 rare bottle. And like he had a bunch of people, or he saw a bunch of people in this other creators' comments, because this is from the Bottle to Bond shop that never gets mentioned in this post, by the way. He said that a lot of the comments were like, no way, I'd take 10 daily drinkers over 1 rare bottle. And his like rare bottle was William LaRue Weller. So we're talking, when we say rare bottle, we are talking about like BTAC level, Pappy level, whatever it might be, like the rarest of the rare. So like, let's do 2 rounds on this one. First, we'll talk about the actual question, and then we can talk about.
Also, just to nail down our premise here,
crediting people.
What is the price point for daily drinkers?
Russell's 15.
Well,
well, in Rick's house, that's probably
it's only 9:05 and Rick's whipping it out already. He's just like, Russell's 15.
Right. It's what I drink every day.
Right on the table.
Right.
So
sack makes it impossible for me to wear a normal set of trousers.
I do
coming through there.
I do think we do need some context here, because my other, like, the first question that popped into my head is like, is this all you get? Like, are we talking about like, is this in addition to your collection that you have? Is this just like, okay, you can have 1 bottle of bourbon or 10? Like, so I don't know, like we should lay that out beforehand. Like, what are the parameters here? I think your question, Sean, what is a daily drinker? I think it could be whatever your daily drinkers are. So like a variety of 10 daily drinkers that for you are your daily drinkers, or 1
daily drinker,
I guess. But
well, I mean,
like
okay,
so
we get.
I'll go later, but yeah. So that guy, I mean, if it's what I drink daily, then I know my answer. Yeah.
But do we get to keep the rest of our collection? Like, what's the ruling on that?
I mean, it feels like if it's 10 or 1, then you only get 1 or 10. They're like, it's.
So that 1 rare bottle is the only bottle we have.
I mean, it seems like it. Yeah, it seems
okay.
like that.
All right. So now we're all clear on the parameters. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to not share this anymore. Hold on 1 second. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I'm boomer in this. Remove. There we go. Okay. So chat, please chime in on this one, because I want to know what people out there think. We already have. Wow, we have quite a few answers already. Okay.
Do we feel like 75 is reasonable, because there's so many good bottles between 50 and 75 that can be considered dailies?
I'll say your daily drinker will use the bourbon school rule, which is anything under $100.
Okay, I like that rule.
So it's a daily drinker. Dang.
Is that
so?
Sean,
now a daily drinker for me is a lot cheaper. Like daily drinker for me is not crazy.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, I don't know if $100 bottle is your average daily drinker.
No,
I gotta push back on that a little bit there.
Okay,
to me, it's like two things come to mind for daily drinker for me. Like right around $50 it used to be, but maybe that has to creep up only because of
inflation.
I don't know, tariffs, but also
like 60, maybe 65.
Yeah. Also, it's
okay
for me. A daily drinker is like a proof thing too. I'm not drinking 120 proof every day. It'd be like maybe around 100, maybe a little. I got to fight, maybe a little less. It's like not a daily. Yeah, there you go. But a daily drinker, I mean, to me that means lower proof and more budget friendly. That's what it means to me.
Okay.
It also.
I think we're gonna overthink this right off a cliff.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I would like to right off the bat say.
How about this?
That guy's original
It may have
content,
something
and he's sponging off of somebody else. So just saying.
How about instead of defining what a daily drinker is, just whatever your daily drinker is?
Yeah,
There you go.
that's
We can do
what
that.
I
10,
said.
10 of
initially,
whatever
or
you
whatever
would
your
consider
daily
that you
drink
have
is.
around your house that you would consider for yourself.
Okay, and that so when you answer, give a couple examples of what your daily drinkers are. We'll do that just so we get some context. So let's go, Ben, first. What are you picking? 1 rare or 10 daily drinkers?
So if I'm doing this like today, like somebody
Yeah.
had mentioned, like, is this in addition to your collection or is this forever? I'm just assuming like a friend of mine says, hey, I'm going to give you either 10 daily drinkers or 1 bottle of William LaRue Weller. I'm probably going to take the William LaRue Weller all day long because I can go get those bottles anytime I want.
Are we
If it was
defining
me
this
going,
again?
what?
Are we defining this again, or just saying?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like because I can go buy my daily drinkers anytime I want. So for me, I think I would take the opportunity to just get a hold of one of those bottles. Then I can rebuild that, the daily drinkers. But now that it is a question of when the price comes in, like, am I buying this? I've got $500 I have to spend today. Will I spend $500 on a William LaRue Weller or $500 on 10 bottles? Then it gets a little iffy because I don't like paying secondary, so I might go with the dailies.
$500. I don't know if it gets a rare bottle anymore.
Which, yeah, you're right, Bobby. I don't think it even does. I mean, so I mean that makes it different. But if I'm just choosing A or B, somebody says, Santa Claus shows up and says you can have 10 of your favorite daily drinkers or a William LaRue, I'm taking the William LaRue for sure.
Or Santa Cruz.
Okay.
Santa Cruz, yeah, I love it.
With the white, you look at the Ricky
Saint
Bobby
Nick
stick, he's got that
energy.
white beard going.
No more naps for you. No more naps.
There you go. Another Agave's comment's going to come here shortly, I imagine.
I'm gonna
You know it.
put
You know it.
edited in his
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. That's funny.
All right, I'm keeping a tally of what our chat is saying.
Oh, I thought you were going to keep a tally of number of agave. I'm sorry,
dude,
agave.
What's the proper way to say agave?
Don't
Agave
get
count as
Brian
down 12.
aggravated.
O'Malley, that's messed up.
What are you saying?
Wow, Myron, not even you now, Myron. Judas.
There's a daily for me right there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cheers, Myron.
Okay, Myron, go ahead.
All right, so when it comes to dailies for me, I would go with the 10 dailies because I looked at it more of you had to choose. Like you had no other options. It was either this or that. And it was like you had to take it. So I would choose the 10 dailies. My daily is normally a budget pour, which is like a OF. See, that's the problem. My daily is a start off with an OF 100, right? And then I'm like, man, I want something a little richer. So then I'll get a pour of like a small pour of like ECBP or something like that. But then sometimes I just want this this Ray Comparo agave. I don't know. It's really good.
Marie Ann's
really
gonna
good.
have to come in and do like an intervention on this live stream. She's gonna.
But
Oh,
if you want to go in the
Thank
Wayback
goodness this is
Machine,
not a tequila
the
channel.
original word for agave was espadine. So we'll just say espadine from now on.
There you
Don't get him trying to pronounce that.
Man, I'm not
Hey,
pronouncing that
full-blown
one.
Wade's here.
Oh,
What's
my
up,
God.
Wade?
yeah.
Wade, 1 rare bottle or 10 daily drinkers?
What's
in
up,
the
Wade?
chat.
Oh, man.
All right. So wait, you went 10.
And by the
you
way,
went 10
Nate
daily.
Carlson said he'd pay to see me break dance. So I'm gonna need a number on that.
Need
Break
some
out the cardboard and bring it in the hoodie, dude.
Get some
Come on,
cardboard.
let's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need
for sure.
cardboard and a beanie cap, and you're set.
go. Do some parachute
Yep.
pants. Get some parachute pants, dude. Remember those? Those are off the hook.
Oh yeah.
Ricky and Bobby, what do you say?
I defer to the energetic one.
So, okay. I think I'm just changing up my daily drinker. As of a couple videos ago, I did a blind that this, not that. That Old Forester 1910 right around there is super rich, dude. Oh my goodness, caramel bomb.
Oh yeah.
And if
good.
if the proof is down, so I'm like, oh, it's 93, right? So I'm like, okay, that fits in my range of daily drinker.
Not turning your head off.
Minnesota yet.
Yeah, he's right there.
But I also
right here,
like,
you're looking at it.
Evan Williams single barrel. I like too. The proof is low, 86 proof, and it's pretty available. It's under $50, you know, and I like it. It's not super complex, but it's got a lot of, for me, it's got a lot of vanilla, a little bit of barrel in there. So I like that as a daily drinker and keep it down. Could have a couple pours, 2-3 pours if I want. But if I want a little more flavor, I think right now I'm going to go with that Old Forester 1910. But
okay,
that Kentucky Spirit's not bad either. That's always a good one.
The only Kentucky Spirit I had was awful, but they are single barrels, so I just had a bad barrel. It was not good.
My first one was the same, Brian. So
yeah,
don't be afraid to jump out there and get another one.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I've hit and miss with some Kentucky Spirits. The last 2 or 3 I've had have been really good. In the beginning, I had one that was kind of off. I'm like, I'm glad I gave it another shot though, because the rest of them have been pretty good. 101.
Is anybody?
Whatever. I'm
in conclusion, then the rare one or the 10 bottles then.
I was trying to avoid that.
I don't know if we got an answer there.
I'm trying to
I
avoid
was going politician on us here tonight.
Yeah, right.
Very diplomatic.
I'm going to get this done.
Shit, nobody wants to win governor out there. You might as well go for it, Bobby.
I'm going to get this done in 2 weeks.
Don't get me started, Bob.
His cousin's last name is Newsom.
Oh hell no!
Jesus!
Famous railway builder.
Oh my gosh! And so to put it, okay, I'll just end it. Because of all the stuff that we all have, I'm definitely going to go for the one bottle because we have all this stuff already. We have all this stuff already, so I don't need any more daily drinkers. I'm going to go for the bottle I don't have.
Yeah,
that costs.
Okay,
I actually agree. I was going to agree with Ben's take, which technically is your take, and like if I think the context is important, right? If you don't own any whiskey and you would like to acquire some, and you had a set amount of money,
there's that.
Then it's different, right? Because you may not even appreciate William Weller when you're first starting out on your journey. But if you're a bourbon drinker, whiskey drinker, then freaking get.
You're right, Rick. We need to get him some Adderall or something. Yeah.
Or some chloroform.
What's the opposite of cocaine? That's what Bobby needs.
We're about to go rear naked choke. This is what's going to happen. Bobby's going to take a nap out. So no, I would say one nice bottle. One
What's
nice
up, Mark?
Is the way to go, in my opinion.
Okay, Mark, one rare bottle or 10 daily drinkers. What are you picking? Let us know in the chat. All right, and Myron, you went, right?
Yeah, I went. Shout out Steve. William Austinball.
Oh, me? Okay. So I think if I get to pick the bottle, like the one bottle, then I might go one bottle. But like if you, I'm not trying to sound like a freaking jerk here, but if you put a Pappy in front of me, I would not take it over 10 bottles. I just wouldn't. If you put a BTAC in front of me, like any of them, probably except for the Sazerac and the Handy, because I don't like ryes.
You don't like a good Handy?
Do like Handies, just not.
In fairness,
Thomas
most
Handy rye.
women don't know how to give a good.
Name that mouthy.
I guess if I get to pick, I probably would go one rare bottle because there's so many of those rare bottles that I haven't had. And as bad as I wanted a George T. Stagg a couple of years ago, I would really like to get a William LaRue Weller. Or even an Eagle Rare 17. So I think probably I'd go rare bottle if I got to pick one of those. So that's kind of against what I thought I would, but after thinking about it a little bit, that's what I would do.
I also think.
What about you, Sean?
I still am confused
Sean,
how to answer this because I still don't know what the context is. So if the context is we have all of our current collection and then we're picking, then my answer is completely different. If I have no
Yeah.
bottles though, and the question is you get 10 or 1, then my answer is different. So if I had all my, so I'll just do it both ways. If I had my current collection, I would pick the 1, because then I can pick my unicorn, and I still have all this, so I have both basically.
Okay.
But if I have no bottles at all and I'm just starting out, it's like you get to choose 1 bottle of your choosing, or say 10 bottles under 60, 65 bucks. Well, I'm just picking 10 Rebecca Creeks. So
Okay.
yeah, it just depends on the context. Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. So you said an interesting thing, unicorn. What's everybody's unicorn? Sean, what's your unicorn?
It would probably be, man, it's yeah, I think it's that. I think man, shit, why am I blanking on the name? The 10-year heavy char rye from Heaven Hill. What is the name? Fuck, man. It's just my brain just shit the bed. I can't. The high end.
Apparently, all of ours did too, because we don't know.
The Parker's Heritage. The Parker's.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
The heavy char. I love that bottle. It's one of
Rye?
my.
The double barrel rye?
Yeah, the heavy char. Yeah.
Yeah, double barrel blend. I'll send you a sample. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
like my favorite rye of all time. It just
Oh, the
no, the
rye,
double
that's
barrel
bourbon.
blend is a bourbon. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were talking about the rye. My bad.
yeah. Well, I mean, I would
rye.
also take there's a heavy char bourbon. This was a couple years back. That was incredible as well. I mean, I most of the Parker's Heritage are just fantastic. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it'd be like a part. It either way, it'd probably be some high end Heaven Hill, because that's just probably my favorite distillery overall. Yeah. So.
Kraken 13. Vanilla Ice.
In
Oh
Tagalog.
my God.
That is awesome.
What is that? Tagalog? What is that? I don't know what that is.
Tagalog.
The language
I
of
believe.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Philippines, Yeah.
Tagalog.
I kind of thought maybe. I like it. Vanilla
Wow.
Ice. That's awesome.
I have the 10-year rye. Can confirm.
Ooh,
that.
Hanging AZ, one of the older Magnus cigar blends. That's a solid call out. Like
Yeah,
that's
oh, yeah.
1 through 40 were insane.
Dude.
Let's
Old
not
Army
forget about the Parker's blend.
I would
Yeah.
love any of those. That
Okay. Ben, what's your unicorn?
Honestly, I don't know.
dude, I'm so glad you said that.
I would like to. I mean,
Anything on
God, I'm trying to. I honestly, I can't even think of one. I am interested in Brian. Speaking of unicorns, so you really like yours is kind of a William LaRue. You said, but you're not interested in Pappy, which is interesting because they're both the same mash bill. They're both weeded mash bill, Buffalo Trace. Like,
but Pappy's also 90 proof, and I've had. So I do like the Old Rip 10. I think that's very good.
I love
like
it.
Very good.
I think that's like cherry for days. I love it.
The Pappy
had
15 is good.
I've
Like,
had the
Pappy
Lot
15 is
B, I've
107.
had the 15, and I've had the, is it 20? Is it 15, 20, 25?
2023.
2023.
So I've had
Yeah.
10 Lot B, that's the 12-year, 15 and 20. And the only one that I've liked is the Old Rip.
Really?
The
Okay.
rest
You didn't
are
like
just
the
kind
the
of
107 proof.
You didn't care for the 15, huh?
nope.
Spank my ass and call me ugly. I would have never guessed anybody said that. That is crazy. No, that
Yeah,
is rhetorical.
Kevin A.O.K. going hard in the paint.
Rhetorical.
Yeah, 15 is
Jesus.
Kevin is a mellow corn stan. He will always choose mellow corn.
Dude. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go.
Kevin's getting,
Victor's 20.
Getting
Yeah, I'll
wild.
do. Dude, did you read?
I
my
didn't
mind
read
or
the rest of
did we
that,
save it
Kevin.
in the
That's
book?
Kevin's getting into some shit here.
Victor's 20.
Mellow corn,
I
baby
would-
birded into my mouth by a 30-year-old Angelina Jolie is my unicorn. Okay.
I mean, if we're going women, we could have a whole different conversation.
Going wildly
That's
specific,
different.
but I like it. I like it. Hey, Dr. Robert, what is up? Welcome, sir.
Like a
We're seeing my still
23-year-old
picks
Megan
today,
Good
and it's
or
excellent.
Lucci around the same age.
Balanced fry spice, great.
Welcome to the
Bobby.
show.
Wade of Bourbon Hall says, also, can everyday drinkers be Dusties? I think they can because they're still able to be found. I just found a Knob Creek the other day from what I believe is
everyday drinker is an everyday drinker to you, whatever
I just found a Knob Creek Single Barrel Reserve from 2018. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Did we do Ricky and Bobby's?
Oh, God.
Yeah, he said Michter's. When we were talking, I think I agree. I saw Michter's 25 there, but I actually like I like the Michter's 20. The Michter's 20 would be a unicorn.
I've never
Not
had
even
that.
the 25. I go 20.
And it's a reasonable unicorn. Like what?
Yeah.
The delta between 20 and 25 is
It's
like
so
$4,000.
stupid.
You know, it's like
They're ridiculous anyway.
Yeah, they're
it's like 10 to 15 grand for the 20.
25. Oh no. You get a good 20 for like 3,900.
I haven't.
So
That's
I haven't
insane.
done my. I
is
haven't done
interesting,
my
Rick.
unicorn.
I mean, given everything you have behind you, that's interesting to me that Michter's 25 is your pick.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That or a Nancy, an old Nancy cigar blend pick, like 1 through 30. To be honest, I'd rather do that. Yeah.
I don't disagree with that. Or the celebration. They say the
Same.
Michter celebration is supposed to be amazing too.
I haven't. Yeah, obviously I've never had it. But.
I mean, to be honest, my longest unicorn I have, and it was the 2023 King of Kentucky, and it's a top 5 bottle on the bar. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, that is cool.
And so the King of Kentuckys are just so good. I haven't had a bad one, and I haven't tried that small batch they've got out now. I don't know if anybody has.
I have not heard great reviews of it. I've heard many people pan it. Yeah.
By the way, we have a development with the Ricky Bobby Rye. Oh, look, Ben's got it. Ben, did you get that small batch?
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you Rick? Are you comparing the neck pour to a later pour? What are we?
No, I wouldn't do that to Ben. I don't want to send him to therapy. But we compared the Shelfer, which is a daily drinker for me, which I love, the regular cask strength rye Still Austin, but to the and now we don't like the Shelfer.
I'm letting you know it's hard to drink after having the Ricky Bobby Rye.
It's a world apart.
I wouldn't even guess that it's even in the same ballpark. That it's crazy how different these are.
Well, that makes me sad, but also excited because I don't have my bottle yet. But also, I was just drinking that bottle, the Shelfer.
I used to like the Shelfer.
So, what do you think of the Shelfer? What do you think of the Shelfer?
It's good. I mean, it's a $50 bottle, so it's cool.
It's the nose is a world apart too. I guess
the cask strength is more like 60, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very flat compared to the pick.
Yeah,
even the nose. I like the nose better than the palate over here. It's crazy.
It's flat. It's flat.
My bottle.
It's flat.
My bottle's flaccid.
Yeah, flaccid. It's very flaccid. Loose and limp. Right. Something
That's
like that.
what she said.
Did we get Myron's unicorn?
Byron, what's your
Myron's
unicorn?
Oh yeah.
So I actually got it. Like I didn't know. Put it this way, I didn't know it was going to be a unicorn until I got it, and it's the 2025 GTS, the hazmat one. So when I got it, I was like, God damn, this thing is amazing. And then I found out that there weren't any. I don't think there were any GTSs that were hazmat before that.
No, that's it.
But really? Jason C kind of killed it for me, man. Like he's one of my favorite guys to watch, and he was like, "Hot take, I think it's hot." He was like, "I don't think it's one of the best ones they ever released."
Can we highlight O'Malley?
Yes, I'm on it. I'm on it, Sean. First one, didn't NASA send a neck pour up with Artemis for further scientific review? And then O'Malley comes in with fake news saying nobody's in space.
Dude.
Love it.
Hey, how many people in
I knew that would sting to your heart, Sean.
Just fuck
to your conspiratorial heart.
I mean, hey, in fairness, which astronaut was it? The tall white guy.
Buzz Aldrin.
He said this is our first time going to the moon. I mean, he said it. Like I didn't say it. So
yeah, he did.
But he's like 90.
So what do we think?
He's really like my age. He's like in our age group.
Buzz Aldrin.
They're not really.
No. The part of this crew.
No, you said Buzz Aldrin.
Last year,
I said Buzz Aldrin because
somebody else said Buzz Aldrin.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the one who stood in front of the elementary class and said
well,
it was all fake. he was like, it was fake. We didn't go. And I'm like, damn, that's coming from a real astronaut. Like, it's coming from the horse's mouth. He has nothing to gain by saying they didn't go. But okay.
Oh,
All right. I'm cracking 25B. Just got this the other day.
let us know after you crack it a taste on
What
it.
is our next topic, Brian?
Notes.
Guys are dicks.
Oh, it's gonna be hot. Straight, you get a fresh cracked neck pour.
Hey, hang on a sec. Mrs. Badass, can you see if you can grab a Benadryl out of the other room? Don't worry, it's asking for a friend.
Yeah,
Don't worry, if you have that before live stream again.
Oh, yeah, so
if you have liquid form, that's even better.
Bobby needs heroin. He doesn't need Benadryl. He needs heroin.
We need Bobby to go from like this to like
a straight up horse tranquilizer.
just pop an Oxy 30, Bobby. It'll just mellow you right out.
There it is. I was like, what's the opposite of cocaine? That's what Bobby is.
What's the opposite of cocaine? Throw me some of that, Bobby. Throw me some of that.
Right? Yeah.
So, question. This really goes to Bobby. Do we want to move on? Do we want to move on, or do we want to talk about? Do we want to talk about the other issue that came up today regarding this?
Oh yeah, Bobby, your rant. This is your time.
Oh, this dude. I mean, no, he's okay. He's okay, dude. But I haven't seen him for a long time. But at least if you're gonna put someone's, it's not his video, obviously, where he's got his self projected on there.
Right.
So at least give credit to the person that's doing it. I mean, literally, to me, it feels like, and maybe this isn't his intent. It just feels like, hey, man, this is a hot topic right now. It's getting a lot of views. I'm going to just take it, slap my face on it, and talk about it and get a bunch more views and comments.
He did leave the person's name visible, though. That's good.
Yeah, it's down right under.
You can tell he intentionally did that.
Oh, okay, that's great. Doesn't mention them at all or anything. Doesn't mention it, say this is my stuff. Come on, he's a big enough dude. I think he's got a decent sized following in Instagram. I don't know if he's on YouTube or not. To be honest with you, I mean, I've talked to him before and all that. I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad guy or anything, but do the right thing. You're a big enough channel. Do the right thing. You know, kind of just
give credit what credit's
due. It feels like, hey man, this is it's getting a lot of views. Hey, I'm gonna do this too while it's only a couple days out and blow some stuff up.
Yeah. Nate said stolen bourbon valor.
There you go. Stolen bourbon valor.
There it is.
I agree.
Well,
his mustache is weak. That's it.
We've had this discussion before.
Yeah, we
talked about like when there was a particular channel doing bourbon video reaction videos where it was just play somebody else's video and then react to it. Like
it kind of feels like that.
And I just feel like in WhiskeyTube, I think people value authenticity.
Yeah,
I think in YouTube in general. I mean, the reason YouTube got so many eyes on it in the last 5 years is because nothing else seemed authentic, and YouTube was. And I think in WhiskeyTube, people want people who are authentic, and like just playing somebody else's video and talking over it or reacting to it. That's not original content. And like, there's plenty of folks out there that do it in other realms. I use the example of Hassan Piker, who just will sit there and play somebody's video, eat a meal, and not say anything, and people just send him money. Like, he's the worst. But like, I just think, like,
I mean, there's
you can come up with something.
Jong-un exists, so
well, you no, Hassan Piker is even worse. In a human history,
is it Hassan or
human history that includes Hitler, Hassan Piker is the worst.
You thought starving your nation was bad. Wait till you see Hassan Piker.
I said it. I said it. He's the worst.
It just felt like it was a reach. He, like I said, he's a big enough channel who doesn't need to do that. Yeah. At least in Instagram. Like I said, I don't even know if he's on YouTube or not. Probably.
Yeah.
But come on, just if you're gonna grow, be to me, in my opinion, be better than that. Come on, you could say you could say you could see the name of the original on there, but it just felt like he was trying to get it out there without feeling like he was getting it out there off of someone else's video. But to me, that felt like he was doing it that way. Yeah.
Fun fact, AZ, that's still the only review I've ever done that I got an email from the distillery. They're like, hey, if you could not do that, that'd be cool.
Really?
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they say
fun. I missed it.
I had somebody reach out from Woodinville after like a bunch of people in my comments were very upset, and I think they contacted Woodinville. That's the only thing I can guess, because I can't imagine that Woodinville was like watching my reviews or something. And they sent me an email, and I was like, okay. And I was really small at the time. I had maybe 300 subs at the time. Like I was not anywhere near monetization.
And they asked you to not say shit about their whiskey.
Well, they were basically just like, they felt that the review was unfair, and that I was being like hyperbolic, and it wasn't that bad kind of thing. And I was a small creator, and I was like, well, fuck, I don't want to like ruin my career already, and it's not even started. Yeah. So I took the review down, and in hindsight, I shouldn't have. I should have left it up. But
is it not?
I'm going to review your whiskey even harder. Anymore?
No, it's gone. It's been gone for years.
You should put it back up.
I see one here that says Charles tries a sample of my now infamous Woodinville.
Oh, so yeah. So that's
you guys sampling it.
But my review is gone, unfortunately. But I should have left it up. It's one of my major disappointments in myself that I did not stay steadfast and keep that review up. But anyway, it is what it is. Now it would be very fun to talk about and like use as like a highlight reel of my YouTube career. But anyway.
Oh, Big Daddy. Oh no, dude.
What's up?
Oh shit.
Who are you calling Big Daddy? You know your mic. Hey guys, Rick and Bobby, your mics are on.
Yes.
Okay.
No, Big Daddy is an actual.
You were calling him Big Daddy.
No, good try.
He was trying to save you guys.
Take it easy. That was a valiant effort.
Good try.
I gotta give Brian credit for that one though, because it kind of went over my head for a second, but then I was like, "Oh shit, he got him."
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna go back to eating my pizza sourdough.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Watch yourself, Agave.
Josh Fritz said review New Woodinville. It's not any better. Agreed.
You're not kidding, Josh. That stuff is still trash.
You know what's funny though? Like I got a Woodinville from Sealbox years ago that had a blueberry note in it that I was like, oh my God, like I cannot wait to get another Woodinville. I got a Woodinville pick from a place called Drug City, and it was super earthy. It was corn husk forward. It was not sweet, and I was like, not a fan. So I haven't bought anything Woodinville since.
I will say, Myron, some of the picks can be okay. I don't love any of them, but I've had some that are okay. But the review was of the 90 proof Shelfer, and I still stand by the fact that is absolute trash. No one should buy that.
Oh, I agree. I mean, I believe you. I ain't gonna say I agree. I believe you because I haven't had it, so I can't say I agree.
Yeah.
Nobody needs that negativity in their life.
Yeah, it tastes like wood varnish. It's one of the worst balls I've ever had. It felt like I was actively being poisoned.
Wow.
Poison food, or are we going right to Iran?
Up to you guys, whatever you want to do. We can do poison food, or we can talk about the big guy. It doesn't matter to me.
Let's quick talk about this because I thought it was interesting, and I do have some questions here, Sean. I want you to kind of lead this because Sean shared this video with us this week. This one up top here.
Oh, okay.
Florida says no. This is by a YouTuber. Her name is Lily Kane, and basically, Florida tested a bunch of candy, baby formula, and bread, and they found a bunch of chemicals and poisons in it, which was pretty disturbing. So I actually, because I wanted to make sure, like, instead of like watching the video or any of that, I wanted to just kind of get a summary of kind of what was going on there. So we got, hold on, now I can't find my stupid, oh, here it is. So this is basically, this was led by Casey DeSantis, who is Ron DeSantis's wife. They released independent testing results finding elevated levels of toxins, including arsenic, cadmium, lead, and mercury in infant formulas, candy, and glyphosate in bread products. So, key findings.
You did it again, Brian. It's glyphosate, and that is the active chemical in Roundup.
Oh, shit. That's terrible. Okay.
Yeah.
So candy testing 46 candy products revealed arsenic in 28 products, with some items having higher levels than expected, leading to recommendations to limit consumption. Infant formula tests found that 16 of 24 baby formulas tested contained elevated levels of heavy metals. Bread. The state detected glyphosate. Sorry. Shut up. I can read.
So good. So good.
Teaching our future. Glyphosate. Agave. Glyphosate.
Well, I'm not teaching them about deadly.
Fire doesn't say much. What are you dropping?
It's a banger. He just waits. He waits.
Oh man.
New York's tax dollars at work.
It would be great if there was just a little bear that shot across Brian, teaching our future.
Glyphosate. 6 of 8 bread products tested. All right. So,
in fairness,
this
he's a history
was
major, so
disturbing. So Sean, what is your thoughts on this one?
I mean, you know,
Do you think this is like we're intentionally being poisoned? Like, this doesn't seem like something that's like, how does this get by?
well, that's exactly it, Brian. I mean, you know, and I'd love to hear everybody else's takes on this, but I mean, I think what was most alarming to me was the amount of arsenic that is in candies and baby formula and all kinds. I mean, it's at levels that were shocking to me. I mean, I knew that we've been being poisoned by our government kind of systematically. Like, I mean, at this point, it's not even a conspiracy. But I mean, because I'm trying to remember the exact numbers, and you know, and everyone watching, please go watch the video, and you will probably also be shocked about how little, especially in candy, how little candy, especially like say Snickers or Skittles or Nerds. It was like 58 Nerds, I want to say, which is like a palmful. That's
I
like
think it was 90 something.
Okay, it may have been okay. So let's say 90, but so two palmfuls of Nerds, right? Which
this
is
many nerds, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 90 nerds right there.
That's like your limit of arsenic for the year. And typically, you know, you're going to eat a whole box of Nerds, so that's got to be like 5 times the dose easily, if not more than that. I mean, it is so wildly out of bounds of what should be safe that I don't know how it's not intentional. I guess is what I'm trying to get to.
Well, it's interesting. No, we're not muted. I'll tell you this, and I completely agree with what Sean's saying. This all started in the late 60s and 70s. So back in that era when we were, you know, an itch in our, you know, parents, whatever, you know, everybody was trying to go.
Is that the word you were looking for?
Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you for keeping it clean, Ben. The United States, at least, was heavily focused on fitness. There was a shift. People had the vibra plates with the band around their love handles, trying to shake the weight off. And at the time, they're like, low fat is the way to lose fat. And now we obviously all know, everybody in this room and in the country knows that low fat doesn't reduce fat. Actually, it's low sugar and controlling your glycemic index. But at the time, the food industry was like, oh man,
Glycemic.
what we have to do is we have to strip the fat out of foods because people aren't wanting to buy the food. And obviously the food industry, you know, and industry and business drives everything. We all know that. And the government plays along, right? Because their subsidy, the number one subsidy in the United States is corn. It's good for us in terms of whiskey, bad in some cases for corn syrup. So at the time they're like, okay, let's pull the fat out of the food, right? So step number one. So now we can tell people that it's low fat. Well, the problem was that the food sucked. So all the marketing geniuses got together and like, well, the food tastes terrible now. We can tell everybody it's low fat, so they feel better about buying it.
So make it a different color.
Right. So number one, number two things, and Bobby's right. So let's add coloring. That's where all your dyes, your red 40s and your yellow 5s and all the dyes came from. Number one. number 2, and then added the cereal boxes to make it look better. But then it was the introduction of high fructose corn syrup, because now what we can do is we can say, hey, it's still low fat. You're buying low fat
poison. It's just poison.
We're just going to add high fructose corn syrup
and
to
it's addictive.
That's right. And other chemicals, whether it's, whether we're talking about enriched flour, which now we're getting into folic acid, and I don't want to do a whole deep dive rabbit hole. That's probably for like a Sean Saturday Night episode, but we can, and I'll join you for that one.
Cheers.
I'll be there for that. But anyways, that's how we got here, right? And then you think of the lobbyists.
I was going to say, and then there's lobbyists get involved, and when those start getting big,
for all the big corporations,
it's all about money and power. In the end,
that's right.
That's the end of the story. All about money and power.
One of the best parts about our country is unfortunately what's killing us as well, because of all of the opportunities for business and wealth and power and lobbyists, and they're lobbying, and then the FDA goes along with everything. We've had the worst food pyramid for 40 years. I think RFK, I'm a huge fan of RFK and what he's doing right now for health and nutrition, because it's not partisan. Wanting to make our families and our children healthy, that's not there. There's no red and blue, and I love that.
Boy, I can't wait till you get to me.
So
no problem. But the whole point is that what he's trying to do is he made, I think they said Coke has to put real sugar. Coke has to put real sugar.
There was talk of the shake weight, so I had to.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So Rick, I'm gonna let you riff in here, but just real quick, I have to point out that on the Monsanto thing, which Monsanto is the parent company that makes Roundup, which is what glyphosate is in. I did landscaping for years, so I'm very familiar with the chemical.
Actually, it's glyphosate.
It's glyphosate, yes. But so that is in most of our bread. There is at least trace amounts of glyphosate in most of our bread, most of our rice. Basically, if it's a grain, it probably has at least trace amounts of glyphosate in it. All of our soy as well, and soy is in everything.
So is that because they're using it to spray to crops, or is that a GMO thing?
So all of our crops are treated with Roundup, almost every single, because see, here's the thing. So Monsanto also owns the grain. So the grain is proprietary from Monsanto. Then you treat those proprietary grains with the chemicals that Monsanto sells you. And so they're like compatible. Like, because if you used real corn and real soy, Roundup would kill them. Because Roundup kills everything, including us.
But Sean, they actually have there's two divisions to these food companies. There's what they can sell in the US versus what they can sell in Europe and Asia and South America.
Right.
And the rest of the world won't accept all the dyes and all the chemicals that we put in things, all the folic acid, all the enriched flour. Like, you want to get people that have gluten intolerance, anybody knows that people are sensitive to gluten, go get some Italian pasta and make that, you won't be sick, because there's only one ingredient in it. It's not enriched. So it's what's interesting to me, and going back to the crux of what I think you guys launched this discussion with, is, are they doing it on purpose? I don't know the answer. I think if you're saying we're doing it on purpose to hurt people, I don't think the answer is yes. But are we doing it on purpose to make money, and we're allowing it and our government's allowing it? Then I would say yes.
I don't think it's
because Europe won't allow it.
I don't think it was on purpose, but I don't think they care. But now that the money's
I'm with Bobby.
Now that money's being made, now it's intentional, and now it's on purpose.
Makes sense.
So
like Monsanto's, just look the other way.
Well, okay. So
why is it allowed? If there's any trace, why is it allowed at all? There's
because they consider it trace.
We know the real answer. It's rhetorical, right?
But here's the thing.
Found in it. Why is it even allowed at all? It should be like, you can't make it. Figure out a way to do it without it.
Exactly, Bobby. But here's the thing. So in some breads, especially, it is not just trace levels. It is levels that are dangerous. Yeah. And what was shocking to me is, because there was a time where I was very concerned about being healthy, not so much now, because I realized that the idea of that in America is almost impossible. But
try giving up sugar. Good luck.
No, I don't eat sugar hardly at all.
You can't. Unless you eat fruits and vegetables only.
Well, I mean, try to give up soy or processed dairy. It's nearly impossible, because it's in everything you eat. Same with high fructose corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup is in all of our foods. It's in everything. Like, look at the back of anything. and they fit it in somewhere. But so here's what I was trying to get to, and I won't rant on this too long. But our president decided that it was in his ability to pardon basically Monsanto as a company. So now they're above any kind of lawsuits. They completely have immunity now. So anyone that tries to sue them in the future, because they've been sued millions of times, well, not millions, but dozens of times realistically at this point.
4 million.
Yeah. And now, for whatever reason, this company that's literally poisoning our food, and everyone knows that they are, is now above any kind of, suing or anything.
Legal backlash.
It's just
accountability. They're free of any accountability, much like the companies that made the vaccines.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. And so that's why it's like, how can it not be intentional when we are pardoning companies that we know are poisoning us?
Right.
There'd be no reason to pardon them if you didn't know they were doing something.
Now Bill Gates is involved in trying to genetically modify foods and
grains, lab meat
to introduce
God,
vaccines.
the lab
meat.
Well, guys, I have shared this GIF probably a dozen times in the time you have known me. It's a George Carlin quote. It's a big club and you're not in it. And I think that is the truth. And we're never going to be in it. And we're not going to change the club. So whatever.
Myron,
I want to live off the grid with really good Wi-Fi.
So
there you go, Bobby.
I know how that sounds. I want to be off the grid, but I want really good Wi-Fi.
Hold up, let's get Myron.
What I was going to say is this is how partisan we've become as a country. And I know Rick earlier, he said, it's not a partisan deal with RFK. It's not. But this is how partisan we've become as a country. So Michelle Obama's primary health initiative was Let's Move. Okay. The primary initiative focused on physical activity, removing salts, fats, and sugars from food. But when she introduced that, the right came in and said, oh, she's trying to take away the way we eat. She's trying to take away our freedoms. It just became ridiculous. And what I
vividly remember this.
I do. So what I heard, the Let's Move pillars, the initiative was focused on creating healthy start for children, empowering parents with nutrition information, improving school food, because most of our kids in this country go to public school, and increasing physical activity. JFK says the exact same thing, but we've become so partisan but it's like, I don't want to hear it if it comes from one side or the other. Just like JFK can say these things, and people on the left now will say, no, we need this or we need that. I'll give a prime example. My stepfather, who he's never talked to me ever about politics until I became older. I remember when Romney was running and Obama was running, and he said, I said, look, I know you want to vote for Obama. I said, but if Obama was a Republican and Romney was a Democrat, who would you vote for? I'd vote for Romney. I said, well, what the fuck are you doing? I said, vote for the person's policies. Like, don't vote for them because of the badge that they wear. And that's where we are as a country. So like now we've got RFK in office. Well, we've got Trump in office, but we've got RFK in that position. And we've got him saying pretty much the same thing that Michelle Obama was saying back in the day. And I was like, even when because we have a mass text, and when we go through this, I wanted to shoot it off that day. I said, no, I'll wait till the episode. I was like, this is the same shit that she got excoriated for. Like people were talking about, she's trying to take away our freedoms. Like,
but
people
Myron,
said,
I hear what you're saying, but I disagree with you respectfully, because I've been in the fitness industry for 25 years. And when that came out from Michelle Obama, we all embraced it. And I'm not left leaning,
but Republican voters and politicians,
okay, this is a great step forward for people. That's the administration that's in office. Regardless of general views, I can align with this view, and we all got behind it. But I also think there's a difference in what she was standing for. She was focused on physical activity. There was some on nutrition. RFK
hold up, man. JFK is not. I mean, RFK is not. He's doing fucking pull-ups in the airport.
Well, yeah, but that's just him. But he's really focused on the food poison and the dyes and the things.
Yeah.
So I think so. Like I think that
On a big
let's
scale.
say he's 80% food and 20% activity. She was 80% activity and 20% food. I think they're
She was
both
still
right.
trying to, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
She was still
Yeah.
trying to get the sugars, the salts, the fats out of the food,
Yeah.
and she was
Yeah,
even trying to go
absolutely.
to big
Process.
name manufacturers to get them to bring the sugar levels and the salt levels and the
Yeah.
fat levels down in the food. But everybody
And
was
everybody,
like coming at her.
Yep.
when
I
that
remember
happened,
that.
Myron, I was literally going to bring up this exact point. You basically said word for word everything that I was thinking about today when we were talking about this in the text thread. So, total 100% agreement on it. And I remember when she wanted to change the, like get rid of like high sugar, drinks from vending machines at schools and stuff like that. And all the Republicans, and I was pretty hardcore to the right back then. So including myself, stupidly, was just like, oh, well, that's just, control. That's, which everything, like they're trying to control what's going into the vending machines at school, and they're trying to control what our kids eat. And that ultimately gets dwindled down into it's socialism and communism and control.
Yeah.
And I remember that because I was a part of that. One of those people that would just like, anything the Obamas did was, socialism. And so, those are not my views anymore. I'm a much more middle ground person, equal opportunity hater. But yeah, I mean, I thought about that exact same thing today, Myron, because everybody back then, I mean, and it's funny too, because they both switched sides. The Republicans hated it back then. The Democrats loved it. Now the Democrats hate it and the Republicans love it. And it's like, maybe it's just a good idea. And maybe, we just.
You could
Agreed,
do so many
Agreed.
topics
Just-
you could do that. You could say that about. It's not even just that.
Just
There's so many
picture-
topics now that are-
Just picture a young Ben Walker in his tricorn hat and his buckled shoes and his freaking powdered
And now-
wig at a Tea Party
now you're
protest.
in Minnesota and you own
Yeah,
a Somali daycare.
absolutely.
You own a Somali
Yep.
daycare now in Minnesota.
You got me.
Gotcha.
No, it's so funny. Like the other thing
You
is
have a
too is I
hospital.
think with RFK
Yeah,
Jr.
wear
is
your
like
sunglasses tonight as well, Ben. If you're going to own a smelly
Yeah.
daycare, it's part of the.
Rick and I own
Right.
a hospital in Southern California.
do you? Nice. No, I think that the other thing is that people get caught up in hating the person and they don't like some ideas the person has. So that way they have to hate all the ideas that the person has.
Yep.
Like
Brian,
RFK is like they may
eventually.
they don't like his views on vaccines. And he's not like a hardcore anti-vaxxer if you listen to what he actually says about them.
Yes.
But they don't like his views on vaccines. Therefore, we can't listen to him about wanting to take poisons out. It's like, okay, you don't have to like a person or like all their views to recognize that
That's true.
maybe some of the
Correct.
ideas you don't think are
Good
good
thing.
ideas, but some of them still are,
That's
You know what, though?
Kraken had a
RFK
good take. Kraken had a good take. Yeah, the optics can be rough, dude.
RFK
Even if
gets
you
it
agree,
way
we're like,
worse.
oh, dude, could someone else say this?
RFK gets it way worse because he was a Democrat and he's a Kennedy. And for
We're
him
still
to now be working for Trump, it's like
Yeah.
doubly like he's like a traitor to Democrats. So it's even harder
Right.
for
They
them
get it
to
worse.
listen
Well,
to
you know
him.
what he said when he first said I was going to join the administration. He said,
Suck it, nerd.
I don't actually agree with all the policies, but I see a rare opportunity for somebody to get some things done. So he's like,
is
so
where
basically he separated himself from the party and said, if we can get something done, I don't care what the badge is. And I think somebody just said that here.
Which
It might have
should
been
be
my-
all of our
It-
attitude, right? It should be all
Yeah.
of our.
It's a
our-
perfectly rational position to have.
Well, with that
Right.
said, Rick, I would say he has till November. But in any case, because things will
can
not
I
go
throw in
well.
my
Things will not go well in November. Yeah,
I
but,
don't know if that's true, Sean.
I don't know, Sean. I don't know. Do what things get wrapped up? Does the ceasefire
It's-
stick? What happens? What
The
we don't
gap-
know. We
the
don't
gap
know-
that
we don't
everybody
know the
was
great
sure about.
laws behind the
Well, I
scenes.
think the State
I mean,
Department said
Yeah,
here's
close.
what I want to say. I'm not saying that's a positive thing. I'm just saying
Yeah.
the way
Yeah,
things are.
that's what I say. I'm just saying we don't know shit.
But Bobby-
It's all planned out and we don't know about it. We're not privy.
Well, that's
We're
fair.
not in the one club.
it's based
But,
on how
you know-
well Ben does with Ukraine, and then they may send him to Iran to negotiate. But he has to
Ben-
change his.
Ben- Ben's the only one in the know.
Ben's got to change his.
Hope you have some robes, Ben.
Now, Rick,
Yeah.
that's a great plan. If we can, if Ben can be our, I can't think of the right word, but yeah,
liaison.
liaison. There you go. Yeah, if he can be our liaison, we could get some stuff done then. I mean, especially in that tracksuit. Who's going to say no to that tracksuit?
Right? Oh my gosh!
I can settle. I can settle the Ukraine-Russia thing right now. Right now with my tracksuit. I look directly at the camera and be like, "Hey, fellas, shut it down."
That's
Right.
right.
You gotta
do the act.
There you go. That's my strong message.
Right now. Ben's
The only
White House
person that
right
Ben
now.
cannot
After this.
convince in that tracksuit is John Wick. Anybody else will crumble.
But, you know,
and Chuck Norris.
Please take down John Wick.
But hey, dude, speaking of Chuck Norris, literally, I had a new Patreon subscriber. Name is Chuck Norris.
Oh,
Yeah, I've seen him in my comments. I
know.
think.
I know.
That is Kevin who did the posters.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it is.
So, you
Okay.
know,
Yeah,
like,
by the way,
He lives right around the corner from me. Yeah.
dude,
Yeah, I
that's
gotta-
so
I
I
gotta
did
get
save
Kevin-
Kevin's address, and I am sending him samples.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got to
wow.
get Kevin
Here.
some samples because he hooked us up.
Same
I'm
here.
looking at the package right over there.
Yeah, I got mine.
yeah.
framed.
Ben's got his right over his shoulder there.
Kevin, if you're watching, sir, I was expecting one poster. Hats
Yeah.
off to you, man.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
great.
he made
Yeah,
a
I'm putting
couple
one out
different
my-
weights.
Yeah, I'm putting one out in my garage. I put one here. I got two of them framed. One for the bar out in the garage. One for here. I gave one to a friend who also bought a bottle. But
Yeah,
you know,
nice.
getting back to the video that we started with, the arsenic and the whatever.
Yeah.
My main takeaway from that video is like, damn, arsenic's not as bad for you as I thought it was. Like if you can eat that much of it, and I always thought arsenic was like you hear about like movies and TV or like true crime shows. You like dip a little arsenic and then lights out. It's like apparently if you eat one Snickers, it's a year's worth of arsenic, and like people aren't dropping dead left and right. So maybe this shit just is not as bad as we thought it was.
Ben always has a take that I never expect, which is always fun.
Hey, here's what I got out of it, Ben. I said, thank goodness my two favorites are Reese's peanut butter cups and peanut butter M&Ms. I am golden.
Yes.
they're on
Reese's
the
for the
clean list,
win.
yeah.
I was so happy to hear
That's how
that.
that translates there, Bob. But
And actually,
And I hope that
my
if Pringles
bread
are
that
on-
I
don't
always
even wanna
buy.
look. I don't even want to look because if Pringles are on that list, dude, I don't know what I'm going to do.
so, Bobby, there is soy in both. I can tell you that
Don't
much.
tell me that. I'm not listening anymore. Blah, 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 blah. Earmuffs. Blah, 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 blah,
What
blah,
does this
blah, blah,
even
blah, blah.
mean?
Going to have to take.
Zip it up. Zip, 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 zip.
Yeah, you
What?
will never catch me doing that because RFK said that he'll walk around and play barefoot. He likes to absorb the
Oh.
germs so that he
Hell
can
no.
become immune to them.
There you go.
I mean, we
Okay,
all know
so you
Battle
say some
Water
wild
goes-
shit like that, and people are gonna doubt your other ideas. I get it. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, it's like maybe tone that
I mean,
shit down a little bit.
Fair dude, yeah. That said, I will say I hope that he goes farther in the time that we have for him to do things.
Yeah.
I hope that
Yeah.
he can completely gut our food industry and we can start over and have some real food again. I don't think we're going to get there, but it'd be great if we did.
But is
Yeah,
there a
we
That
had
just
giant
reminded me-
Canadian food.
I just can't
Um,
believe that our government would allow a powerful corporation to poison us in our food.
It is shocking news.
That's what lobbyists are for. Like that's
was-
what lobbyists are for. They sit there and they
We're
say,
blown
"Well,
away.
we're allowed to have this amount because if a person consumes one Snickers per week, that is the allowable amount that person. Most people consume more than one Snickers per week or per month.
Whiskey Six?
So
This is
an
per year, but
allowable
yeah.
amount. I know,
Well-
but I'm saying like an allowable amount is
And
whatever
those-
they think a person consumes per year, per month, per week, and it makes no sense.
Brian
Yes.
is what
You
I
know,
think you-
Brian was sitting there like this. I'm gonna make a meme out of that. Like Brian, you look like you were just hearing like the worst news you've ever heard in your life.
Well, I'm listening to Myron say all this, and it just like dawns on you, and it's like this in everything. I mean, the pharmaceutical
It is
companies
very
and everybody
disturbing.
do it. But it's crazy to me that like you're talking about they set these limits, and the companies who are putting out the food with the poison in it are the ones who are telling Congress, we think this is where the limits should be. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
guys.
the company's doing it.
I got a
crazy.
solution for you. It's not real popular, especially these days. It's real simple. It's Jesus. I'll be waiting for you over here. But no, you guys keep doing your thing. It's going great. Your thing.
Well,
Hey guys, wait. I said this earlier in the week. Solution: if you just vote the right guy in, it'll change everything. I promise. Just keep doing the thing.
Course.
It's gonna go so good. Your voting is working. I promise. Keep staying numb and dumb, and drink your whiskey and eat your shitty McDonald's, and vote the next guy. It's gonna go so good. It's gonna go so good.
Wait, that was my next question.
Okay.
I put this in the outline, and you reminded me when you said keep drinking your whiskey. Does it concern you at all? Like, what if they did this with whiskey?
Good in different ways.
Well, so distilling strips a lot of stuff out, but we're still probably getting something.
Right. I mean,
that.
because the corn is all treated, right? With this.
Oh yeah, but it's trace amounts of trace amounts. Like this is the purest form you can get. Like,
yeah,
we're talking about distilling something, boiling it into the point where, so these chemicals would have to survive past the boiling point. Like they would have to be able to go into a gaseous form and then condense back into a liquid form. And then
so the distilling process is stripping a lot of this out.
That's what I feel.
It is doing a lot of work. I mean, the worst form of corn you could eat would be
food.
Like corn on the cob would be like the worst form of corn you could eat, because it's just like all the things are there.
Oh shit!
God, it's so good too.
I know, I love it.
Yeah, oh yeah, me too.
I'm
just saying, good. Like realistically, that's the worst form of corn. Is like
it's the patient zero of toxic food.
Well, actually, that's not true. I would say like cornflakes is probably worse because it's more processed and has more crap in it. But anyway,
would they if voting really mattered? Would they let you do it?
Exactly.
Yeah, but
there you go.
So is organic the answer? I don't
not.
know that
So Dave's bread, which is in that video, is certified organic, and it has dangerous levels of I forgot the chemical now.
Glyphosate.
There you go. Hey, you got it right. Give him a
Glyphosate.
Yeah. So dangerous levels of glyphosate in Dave's organic bread, supposedly. So
it's so depressing.
That's what I mean. Like, you can't escape it. It's just it's in everything. Even the things we think are healthy are still not healthy. So.
Right.
Yeah. John Fritz says organic is marketing. I said the same thing. So I was watching a documentary and they were talking about how you could, if you take a certain amount of your farm and a certain amount of your farm is fed organically, you can call it an organic farm. If you do a certain amount of your soil organically, you can call your farm an organic farm. Like, there are so many loopholes to get around.
So much bullshit.
Organic. Yeah.
I mean, same thing is true. Or like organic eggs and chicken, all that's bullshit too. It's just everything is. I hate everything.
Dude, Black Jeep. Oh my gosh, dude. This is.
So let me give you guys a breakdown on some flour stuff. So we were talking about flour and the whole folic acid. Some people chimed in there, and Sean, you're spot on. Most of the wheat and most of the bread that is in the U.S. is enriched. So folic acid, most people, unless you're a type O blood type, you can't digest folic acid, or you can't process folic acid. So most people in America can't. And so in anything that has enriched on it, fortified, refined, restored, or reconstituted. So those are the names that they put on into the ingredient list to make you feel better about adding the shit that you can't process. But when somebody says, "Oh, enriched," why would I not want something that's enriched? If it's enriched, it must be better. But that's a great marketing way.
Don't people take folic acid as a supplement?
Well, interestingly enough, if you're pregnant, small amounts you should take. But that's a whole different world, and I'm not a dietitian or a doctor, so consult your physician for more advice. But anyways.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it says it's essential for producing new cells and preventing birth defects. Okay.
I'm gonna follow up RFK.
I'll vote for Rick.
Rick definitely knows his stuff. You guys should listen to Rick. He knows his stuff when it comes to health, for sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's just what's so frustrating to me is it's so hard to avoid. That's what's so annoying.
Oh yeah, it's completely. I mean, if anyone in here doesn't know by now, I'm Catholic, and I give up stuff for Lent every year. I've given up sugar. I've given up coffee, but giving up sugar was the absolute hardest thing to do, because if you actually look at the ingredients, dude, you're basically drinking water. You're drinking water and eating paper. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Unless you grow your own stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
There's
and
sugar,
here's
everything.
Here's some positive news. Like, let's talk about a hack to get around this, because everybody's like, "Oh, this sucks. We live in America." Thanks, guys, for dropping the bomb on us that says everything we eat is terrible.
Take a 40-day vacation to Italy.
Well, no, here's
That's
the hack.
next segment, Rick.
Bobby's onto something. So when you go to shop,
Yeah, get the good news out of the way now.
yeah, no, if you can get some good news in, right? Seriously, right? So when you go to Trader Joe's and get the Italian pasta and look on the back and it says only wheat. When you look at your bread, try to get the ones with the fewest ingredients and avoid things like enriched.
The fewer ingredients, the better. Absolutely.
Right. And if you can go to a market where in Sacramento, it's about an hour from us, but there is like a multicultural market. It's like Russian, Polish, Asian, Middle Eastern. And when you go,
Ben, you fit right in.
Yeah, Ben would fit right in. But when you go to those markets, you don't get the shit that you get at our places.
Right.
And so you may why would I go into an Indian grocery store? Well, if you want to go buy rice that's not messed up, go buy Indian rice. Or
jasmine.
If you want to go to, a Russian store to get bread, then get your Russian
Send
bread
Ben.
and have all the stuff. So that's the hack on getting around some of the stuff. And Trader Joe's has 30% of the food there is really good. So
I've seen a lot of people talk about how they moved overseas, they didn't change their diet, and
True.
they lost 20 pounds.
Right.
Lost
That's
20.
a fact,
And I'm like,
dude.
how? The high
Because they
fructose
buy
corn
it fresh
syrup
daily.
tears us up. Yeah.
all the preservatives. And,
The farmer's market every day. They go buy a fresh day. They buy their stuff in the market. Then they go home and they make it. They eat it. The next day, same thing. Repeat.
But hey, we have the best whiskey in the world.
Honestly, to Bobby's point, if you have the ability, if you have any kind of land and you can grow your own food, you should do that.
Right.
To whatever extent you can do it, you should do that.
Yeah.
I try and grow a garden every year because I think it's important, because I know exactly where it's coming from then.
Right.
And what's
I
going
want to live off the grid with good Wi-Fi. See? Off the grid with good Wi-Fi. Growing your own stuff.
That's the way to go.
Yeah. I mean, to whatever extent you can do that, you're still helping yourself. So
I know.
For those of you who don't know, Sean lives in a tree trunk on 30 acres.
If you want to send him something,
he grows everything.
Byron, if I could, I would.
You might have to airdrop it to him, or so if you have his actual coordinates of where he lives,
like literally airdrop it to him.
Coordinates.
Yeah.
Dr. Robert, I'm glad you're happy now. I hope that happiness and respect feeling continues into the next segment.
Yeah, Dr. Robert, it's gonna probably not be quite as
I won't
say
to be
not
kind.
civil. It's not going to be as agreeable. All right, let's get into it, guys.
Kraken, I grew up on a dairy farm, dude. I actually literally grew up on a dairy farm. Getting up in the morning, feeding cows bales of hay.
His expertise is milking goats.
Hey, you guys ever see
bulls?
Milking bulls.
What was it? Kingpin. You ever see Kingpin? This guy goes, "Oh my gosh, I love your milk. This is great."
Good try.
Good
try.
We only have a bowl. We only have a bowl.
Ben,
you got a bowl.
Ben, you can clip that, right?
Anyway. Yeah,
oh my God, I love your milk.
On a dairy. So yeah, there you go.
So Brian, whenever we're ready, I have a thing to share to get us started off.
Okay. So
what is the next subject?
We're going to talk about
Iran. Whiskey had a knife.
Can you bring us some more?
Whiskey, please.
Whiskey.
Well, then, so if we're gonna just talk about the general, okay, never mind. We're okay. Well, then here we go.
Wait, this is not the original though. This is not the.
Oh,
original.
yes, it is. So this is April 4th.
Okay.
This is how we kind of got started. This was the first. Okay. The first one, I was like, don't like that. Remember when I gave Iran 10 days to make a deal or open up the Hormuz Strait, which is the Strait of Hormuz, but whatever, that's fine. Time is running out 48 hours before all hell will rain down on them. And then this is glory be to God. Which God, sir? Which God are you talking about? I'd love to know. President Donald J. Trump. So this is April 4th. This is Saturday. This is the day before Easter. for those keeping count. We lost Myron. That's unfortunate. I wanted to hear what he had to think about this.
Also, whoever is on the bottom of the stream is getting blocked by the comment.
This is true. So let me stop sharing that. Just for those keeping track. And then the following day was the now probably, I would say, infamous, if at least famous, depending on how you want to frame it, I suppose. This is a tough read. Tuesday will be a power plant and bridge day, all wrapped up in one, in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. Again, our president.
Easter Sunday morning.
Yeah, this is. I woke up to this shit on Easter morning.
I don't like. Why put in the praise be to Allah?
Well, I mean, for one, he's taunting their religion, which we'll get to that in a second. We're going to read all the things that our president has to say.
Okay.
And then this is the most recent. No, I'm sorry. My bad. I want this one. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. So
this is the same one.
Did I? Okay. What did I do? All right. Let me try again. Share. There we go. That's the one I want.
Nothing popped up.
No?
No.
That's what she said.
Okay. What am I doing to screw this up? Okay, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
God damn it. Did I do it again?
Power plant day and bridge day, yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll close it. Here's what I have 2X things. So let me close those tabs out. That way I can't. Yeah. This is top tier entertainment here, folks. There you go. Okay. Now we got the right one. I promise this time.
Okay.
This was 2 days ago, Tuesday. Mm-hmm. A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I'm still not sure what that means. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, do we? I'm not sure that's true.
I was just going to say, do we though? Do we?
Where he follows it up where different, smarter, and less radicalized minds prevail. That is also not true. That is wildly inaccurate. Maybe something revolutionary, wonderful can happen. Who knows? Who does know? We will find out tonight one of the most important moments in the long and complex history of the world, 47 years of extortion, corruption, and death. We finally end. God bless the people of Iran, which is one of the most confusing statements I've ever heard, followed up by the bullshit you just fucking said.
It's weird.
Tell us how you really feel, Sean.
Oh, there he goes. He was like,
it finally happened. Sean got so worked up, he just exploded. Or maybe it's the government.
Yeah. They were like, shut him down. There's 28
Yeah, we start talking about this. Yeah. And now Myron's gone. Back. Sean's gone. What happened?
Oh my God.
Jesus, Sean, thank God. I thought the government got you.
I got so animated I find myself out. I'd love to hear, I will go last. I'd love to hear everyone else's thoughts on the matter, and then I will say my piece.
I'll go second to last.
Okay, I'll go first. And we've had this discussion all week in our group chat and our group text, and I have heard everything you said, and I know that, like, kind of as a Christian, you took real strong offense to all this.
Yes.
And I totally understand that perspective.
That lands.
I also I don't expect better out of him, I guess. And I just I refuse. I said this, I don't know if I said it to you guys or I said it to Marianne this week, but I am done. Sean putting on an absolute tech clinic.
Here's Kevin. I'll do what I can, sir.
I can't clutch my pearls anymore. Like it's constant. No matter what the guy does, there are people just like, oh my God, I can't believe he did this. And it's like, really? You can't believe it? Like,
to be clear, that's not where I'm at, Brian, but
I know. But and I'm not suggesting you're clutching pearls. That's not what I'm saying. But I can't get worked up about it anymore. Like, I think at the root of all this, I think that there are some very good things that can happen out of it. I think somebody needs to tell him, like, when he does this bullshit with the tweets and insulting Islam and invoking Christianity and all this stuff, I think when he does that, it totally ruins the entire messaging of whatever he's trying to do. And I think, and I did say this to you guys this week, like, there's nobody around him who will either say, hey, put down the phone and stop tweeting, or, hey, Mr. President, this might not be the message you want to put out. And it's either they're not telling him this, or they are telling him this. He doesn't give a fuck. But
I would push back and almost guarantee, Brian, that there is no failsafe like that exists anywhere.
What do you mean?
I don't think that anyone is controlling what.
You don't think anybody's
No.
in his ear at all?
I think that he says whatever the hell he wants. That seems very clear to me, especially after this weekend.
He says whatever he wants. And
That's old people. Look, I've been this dude is 80 years old. I've been scared of a shark since I was fucking 40. He's 80. He's probably he's scared of shitting on himself. So I know. Look, he says whatever the hell he wants to say, and he does whatever the hell he wants to do. There might be some people that can persuade him because, like I said in the text, our personal text line, he's the guy who loves aggrandizement. He's the guy who loves people to shower him. So when you do that, you get pretty much what you want.
Right. And I will say, and I said this to you guys this week, and Sean, I know you didn't agree with it, but I think in all of that, he is a maximalist. He will take the maximum extreme position and use it as a negotiation tool. I think it's what he's always done, and I think it's worked for him. And I think he's like, fuck whoever's going to tell me different. I'm going to keep doing it because it works. And it's a terrible thing to put out there. Like, you're talking about wiping out, I think they have like 9 million people in Iran or something, or 19 million.
90 million, I think.
90 million. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you're talking about, you are literally making light of, and I mean, I don't think there's any question about that. He is making light of, like, wiping out 90 million people. And that, like, no matter what your intent was in putting that tweet out, people, how it's going to be interpreted. And I wish he was more intelligent and measured when he puts out his messaging. I just don't think we're ever going to get that from him. That's it.
Who's next?
I think it's interesting that he talked about wiping out the very people that 2 weeks before he was talking about liberating. You know, all these great people, like, you rise up against your government. And he's like, wipe them out. Because they won't open up the strait that was already open before you did this.
Yeah.
And I'm not, like, Sean, like you've said this before, and I'm the exact same way. I'm not a red hat guy. I'm not a blue hat guy. Equal opportunity hater over here. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's the circular. Well, for me, the main thing that really is, like, it's dangerous rhetoric when you have the president of the United States literally saying an entire civilization will die tonight. Like, I think that I wonder if maybe one of the problems that we have with America's level of military power in the world is that a guy like Trump has that at his disposal, but at the same time, he doesn't have that at his disposal. And what I mean by that is, yes, America is the most powerful military force on the planet, but to what extent can we actually use that, like I said in our text, on like a moral or ethical level, and within our standing on the world stage. And for example, like I would say, like, did you see that video that came out this week of like some chick that was on The Bachelorette or something, and she was like beating on her husband and throwing chairs at him and stuff? And did you guys see that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah, and they ended up
And she got,
canceling
like-
the show.
Yeah. So in that situation, that guy physically could have ended that whole conflict with one punch. The thing is, you just don't do it. You know?
Right.
So I kind of feel like, when somebody like Trump talks about using the full force of the United States government to wipe out a country, everybody knows damn well we're not going to do that. Or certainly hopes. I mean, I would say there is a wild card with having Trump in office. I will give you that. But because he's essentially saying, okay, we'll nuke you.
Yes.
And it's like, well,
that's where people went with it for sure.
Well, I mean, that is the implication,
exactly. And
because
so
he follows it up, Ben, to Ben's point. He follows it up by saying, we'll never come back. What else would that mean?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it's one of those things where I feel like almost like America with our level of power and influence in the world, we're actually kind of backed into a corner because yes, we could wipe out your country if we really wanted to, but you can't just go around threatening that like you're going to actually do it. You know what I mean? Like, because you can't.
Yes. And this is what I meant when I said
seriously though.
Right. But
What?
when I said I'm not sorry. Go ahead, Bobby.
No, I'm saying I do agree, Ben, but if you don't do it, then no one takes you seriously. That's been going on for years and years and years and years and years. Do I agree with his delivery? Not really. I was sometimes with the inner party stuff, and you do just chill out. But when it comes
Well,
to
I'm not talking about just general military action. I'm talking about when he says, when he says, hey, we're the most powerful military on the planet. We can do whatever we want to you because we have the capability of turning your entire country into a parking lot. But you can't go to that level. You know what I mean? We have to have some level of restraint and some level of strategy otherwise we just go around nuking everybody if we wanted to and just take everything.
They have to think that you can, because all they've ever known is, hey, kid, you do that again, a parent to their kid, you do that, I'm going to spank you, and then you don't.
Right, but that's my point, because Trump has just done that.
Well, yeah,
because now he's going out there saying he's going to use the full force and raise hell and wipe a civilization off the planet, and he's not doing it. Thankfully.
But leading up to this, he's done it in different countries, right? He's done exactly what he said he's going to do. So now there's no reason to not believe him. So do I want him to do it? No, I don't want him to do it. But at least we've led up to where we are, him doing exactly.
But he's never threatened to wipe a civilization off the planet.
And this country only responds to that. They've shown us that.
Right, but what I'm saying is he hasn't taken in any of the other stuff that he's been involved in militarily. He's not taken it to that level and that level of threat. Because now
but he's done what he said he's going to do. That's the point. He's done what he said he's going to do. So now if he says he's going to do this, they're inclined to believe him. That's the hope anyway. So
hold up, Bobby. Watch your hand, Bobby. Your hand kind of went out like he said. He said
pretty soon. Rick,
hey, at least he's not supporting Hassan Piker.
I get it. I get it, Bobby. Look, he's done what he said he's going to do plenty of times. They say taco, whatever. But my thing is, you can't talk about wiping out an entire country because morally we hold the high ground. We've always held the biggest and the baddest military, but we've always restrained ourselves. We cannot go to a country and say, even though I know you can't touch me, but you can touch my neighbors, I'm gonna fuck you up. That we've never done that.
That's what they respond to. You have to, right?
But no. You can't say
to get any result.
You can't say I am gonna wipe you out. And then when you don't do it, now the rest of the world knows that, hey, when he says I'm gonna wipe you out and he doesn't, he's not gonna wipe us out.
But that was under conditions, and the conditions were supposedly met, and they're talking.
Yeah, and you and I know that's an out. That's an out. I know that. Yeah, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, he released all of the talking points and the conditions and was like, hey, this is what this is supposed to be. But my thing is, we cannot go in and say we are going to I don't want to say kill, but unalive or unexist a whole country, 90 million people. Because if we go in and do that, that makes us look no better than the terrorists that lie within that country. And we know that not every person in that country is a terrorist. You've got opposition in that country who want to change the regime.
Was that the intent of it, though? We know that's what we heard, but was that the intent of it, or is that what their leadership needed to hear?
Yeah, but the leadership knows that America is not going to go in and kill innocent people. We really
need to hear that, but we really truly that was set up by previous dealings with other countries.
We really truly don't want to go in and annihilate one whole country, because that would make America look like no better than North Korea.
That's not going to happen.
We would look like the bad guy.
I don't. Yeah. So Myron, I got to bit. We actually did that once. So I'm not sure
once. Once.
Okay. Can I?
We're not privy to all the information.
I know the answer to this question for me, but does anybody here honestly, like when he put out that tweet on Easter Sunday, or whenever the one about like wiping out an entire civilization, did anybody here honestly think he was going to nuke them?
No.
Like
nuke, probably not.
I didn't.
Oh, absolutely not.
I mean, I know people on the news were like, "Oh my God, he's talking about a nuclear bomb," and I know people had that discussion, but I didn't for a second think he was going to like drop a nuclear bomb on Iran. I mean,
I didn't think he was going to nuke them.
The last
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this is all part of the strategy. This is sleight of hand, guys. If you guys realize, we back into this. The people that voted for him voted for someone that was not a politician. They voted for someone who's decisive in business. Whether he's nice or not, he's not diplomatic. He's not the most eloquent president.
Which
he's not
a
president that necessarily you stand up and say, "Ooh, I'm proud of the way he spoke," or this grand orator.
Absolutely
that's not him. But
it has been getting us by. It has been getting us by for the last few years. Look, Iran, whether you agree with Obama or not, that plan that he had in place, it was keeping them from enriching
Obama
nuclear
gave
weapons.
them millions of dollars to enrich uranium. That's total.
He didn't. He gave them billions of dollars. Billions.
No, he gave them millions. It was 30 million. It was 30 million. But basically, he paid them off with their own money. So if I keep your paycheck, for a year, and I say, hey, look, I'm going to give you that paycheck that I kept for a year for you not to enrich uranium, and I also allow international people to come in and see whether or not you're enriching uranium. To me, that sounds like a good deal. Now,
and part of this,
I know
this
it's a
deal
red or blue thing.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sorry to interrupt, Myron. Go ahead and finish. I didn't mean to interrupt. I
was about to say, I know it's a red or blue thing, but what I'm saying is, if I put a hold on your money, right? And
150 billion is how much he gave Iran, not 32 million. 150 billion.
If I put a hold, well, that's even better, because if I put a hold on 152 billion, no, listen to me. If I put a hold on 152 billion, and that's what you're expecting to keep your economy alive, right? And you're like, fuck, I can't access that money now. And I say, look, the only way you're going to access that money is if I let you enrich uranium to the point where you can use it for nuclear power plants, but you can't use it for weaponry. And you say, okay. And then you also allow inspectors to come in
to the area that's just enriching.
But they didn't allow them to go everywhere.
Not everywhere.
International inspectors. That's what some other people say. Like that's the messed up thing about it. Like, I hate.
Why are we giving terrorists money?
Well, Myron, I don't hate what you're saying.
I don't either. I understand.
Guys,
what I'm saying is, I think it's a mix.
I gotta take Myron's side a little bit here. What is most Republicans' favorite president? did the same shit. Ronald Reagan did the same thing. We
100%.
We fed the Iranians missiles and money. That's what the whole Iran-Contra thing was.
And he should have learned from that.
Well, that was before
Well,
they were an enemy.
That's
how did that work out?
We didn't
Like
solve their
that's the
government
thing.
in
Like
79. So they
how
weren't an
did-
enemy in 79. And then in the
They had
80s,
hostages
became
when
an
Reagan
enemy.
took office.
Right.
That's true.
Reagan took office in 80, but they didn't become an enemy like in your face until the mid 80s, the early mid 80s. Because
Well,
They
look,
were
they had
an enemy
hostages.
before that because they had hostages. Reagan took
the regime
sent
that's
Carter
in
over to
power
pick the
now is
hostages
the
up.
same regime that was in power then. I mean, sure
Yeah.
they were new, but I mean it's the same exact people.
well, it's
so
of no consequence.
I will just say we can say, yeah, Reagan did this, Carter did this,
I mean, I'm just
Obama
saying.
did this.
Carter didn't do anything.
I personally I have to push back on this
You're
rhetoric
Panama
that,
Canal.
that one president like ruined all the thing. They're all playing the same game. Okay,
I have one singular point to make, and I'll be quiet because I was saving this for the last. But what I'm going to say is, what we're talking about is the outrage of what he's been saying online and Truth Social and Twitter. And there's justifiable outrage because I share Sean's faith and Bobby's faith, and so that outraged me too. But then I backed into it, and this guy who is 100 billionaire, who's built businesses and crushed businesses and failed businesses and built business from the ground up and owns more real estate than most real estate moguls that we know of. This guy does not lack intelligence. He lacks diplomacy. He lacks the ability to bring people together, but he's an executor. He's a deal maker, and he gets shit done. So then whenever I back away from my outrage, I'm like, oh my God, why did he say that? That's crazy. And I get out of the dance that they're trying to entrance us in. And I think through, I believe that this is a bigger picture, like a 4-dimensional game of chess. And I said it in our group.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Real quick. The Venezuela thing is a chip, is a pawn on the board. And the connection between Venezuela and Russia and China and Iran is huge. And the connection between Cuba and energy, the connection between Cuba, Iran, Russia, and China is huge. And our largest adversary economically in the world is China. And technically, you could argue that they're our largest adversary in general. So I believe that he doesn't lack intelligence. He lacks common sense. He lacks relatability. He lacks the care of wanting to be liked. He lacks diplomacy. He lacks all of those things. And I will be the first person to say that. But I don't think he lacks intellect. And I don't believe that he ran for office to fuck up the world. So then I back away from the shock and awe of all the PR and the spin on all these tweets and say, oh my God, that 3-year-old would say that. How could we elect a 3-year-old? It's to try to drive them to the point where they'll back down. And I kind of agree with Bobby on that. I don't agree with the method, and you don't do that, to Ben's point, but he did it, and they backed down. And if they get the result, we're okay.
But the end result, Rick, is he fucked up the world.
How did you
tell me about that's what I was going to say. The result was.
How did he fuck up the world? If he saves World War III from Iran having nuclear weapons, he just saved the world.
We started it. Rick, we started it.
What do you mean?
Look, Marco Rubio came in and said, we attacked Iran because Israel was about to attack Iran and we were scared of them attacking us. They couldn't attack us. They didn't have nukes that could make it to our shore. They wouldn't be able to attack the 13 bases.
They said 11 days they could have weapons-grade nuclear weapons ready to fight.
They've had nukes that have been 2 weeks away since I was 12 years old, and I put this in our chat.
Myron, if I may, I got
to put up or shut up.
Here's the thing. Here's my thing, guys. If we are going to take Iran's bold claims at face value and think that those are fact, why do we not do the same thing with what our president said? Why do we always back down and say, well, no, he didn't actually mean that. What he meant was this is a negotiation tactic. How can we say for certain that Iran was not doing the same thing and just blustering and doing things to win their own war? I mean, I don't think that there
Because
was
we already
any-
took out their entire nuclear capability.
I mean, I don't think that there was good evidence that they were actually 2 weeks away from having a nuke.
why
I mean,
would they- why would they say that?
I understand. I understand that.
What would be the purpose?
Why did our
Our
president
own
say that on Easter
intelligence
Sunday?
community
I don't
said
know.
that we did not. Said that they did not have the capability of producing anything within 2 weeks. Our own intelligence said that. Now,
Yeah.
Tulsi Gabbard, she said that I had to go with whatever the president said. Now, I'm paraphrasing here, but that's pretty much what she said when she went in front of Congress.
Well, I mean, so to my knowledge, Marco Rubio, our CIA intelligence, and the vice president all disagreed with this choice. And what the swaying words were Israeli intelligence. And I mean, that's what's coming out. You can take that for what it is. I'm not going to get deep in the weeds with the whole Israel issue. I think that's really a different topic, and that's not really what I want to talk about tonight. My issue is, and just to be clear, this is not a clutching pearls issue for me. My issue is what I saw people that describe themselves as Christians saying after this is backpedaling and trying to find a way to make this work in their worldview when it can't. It's impossible for it to. You cannot say the things that our president said and then also claim that this is a Christian viewpoint. It's just not.
So do we
So
apply
don't
that
do that.
with every president on every subject?
Right, like
what I'm
president
saying.
doesn't have
Then
to
you
really,
can just go out and
shouldn't
raise
really
our hands.
espouse a
I don't want to
religion.
say the abortion word, but if we're going to say it, then we're going to say it. There's people that claim to be Christians. Then you shouldn't be for that, right? I'm just.
Well,
I know.
I agree, Bobby.
I took a left turn there, but
Yeah.
Bobby,
we can go
Bobby,
every
we're-
issue for issue with
so-
that.
So, but here's the thing. I always hate the also but kind of thing. So let's stay on topic. So because I agree, Bobby, that's true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that do things and say things that are not of Christian behavior. And in fairness, our president has never claimed to be a Christian, to my knowledge.
Absolutely right.
So my issue is not so much with him as it is all the people that claim to be Christian that are saying, no, he didn't actually mean this. That he's doing it because it's a negotiation tactic or whatever. Whatever your cope is that makes this okay. No, don't do that. This is an evil thing to even if it's just words. That's evil. You can't just say, "Hey, I'm going to wipe out your civilization because it's a negotiation tactic." No, that doesn't fly. That is immoral. That is evil. You can't just, oh, well, this is how I'm going to get the thing I want. No, find a different way. I'm sorry. That is unacceptable behavior. You are the president of the most powerful military in the world. You can't just throw up on social media, I'm going to wipe out your civilization unless you do what I want. You can't do that. No.
Yeah,
there needs to be the hardest pushback possible when you do that.
But
everyone on both sides should be unified and say, no, Mr. President, you cannot say that. That is not something.
We will not tolerate this from a
unified
president.
on voter ID. How are we going to get unified on that?
But you're superimposing religious.
Again, you're getting off the topic.
You're superimposing religious belief.
No, they're not going to be unified on that because we can't. The simplest thing you should be.
What I'm saying is,
these two things you should be simply unified on: voter ID. Who doesn't want you to be?
We can talk about that another night.
But do you disagree that it's very simple?
What I'm simply saying is, Bobby, is this should be bipartisan. Everyone should say we will not go here. This is not something we're going to do.
I agree with you, but shouldn't voter ID be bipartisan? They're both very simple to me, and it sounds like to you.
But
that's how.
Again, not the topic of the night.
So Sean, just so you know, I
oh my God,
I don't disagree with you, but whenever I was saying, because I almost feel like you were speaking to me, and I don't mind if you were.
No.
But it's okay if you were. But what I will say is this.
To be clear, I wasn't. I've seen it all week on the news, and it's been very upsetting.
So number one, I don't agree with what he said. What I was trying to do, because the shock and awe of this topic is we are all trying to wonder, why would he do it? The big word behind everything we're talking about with this is why. Because everybody understands the what, because they read it. And most people don't think it's okay. So the question is why. So I was trying to offer an alternative perspective on, like, the guy's not dumb. Unhinged, maybe. Lack of emotional intelligence quotient, yes. Not diplomatic, yes. I was simply offering a alternate ending to the movie Star Wars, right? And so we could contemplate a different outcome.
Don't get me started on Star Wars.
What's that?
Don't get me started on Star Wars.
Brian, can you take the meme that Rick put in the group chat? Because that is pretty funny.
First off, Rick,
and I agree with it, Rick. I do.
Rick, this was before you guys were in, and so I kind of extended the same olive branch to Brian. I understand. Like, I'm not even in like your guys' world really, because like I don't buy into either side. You guys know that. But I understand how a lot of very good-meaning Christian Americans voted for this man because of the platform that he ran on. And in fairness, I agreed with a lot of the things that he said when he was running in this latest election. I was very hopeful that he would fulfill those goals. I think he's done a terrible job of actually doing it. And so I understand how it's hard to pull back from that after you've kind of like committed literally your vote, but also like kind of your, I don't know what you would call it, not faith, that's the wrong word, but I want to be really clear. Like, Rick, I have no malice or ill will or any feelings towards you. I understand that you are hopeful, like I would imagine all of us are, that our president does the right thing. Well, again, what I want to be clear on what I'm saying here. My issue is only that when our president behaves this way, when he says the things that he said, I don't think this is a moment for us to try to find some way to cope with it. We just need to call out evil for what it is. And only because this is not a road we want to go down. I don't think there's any American that's like, oh, yeah, that's acceptable. I mean, I know you don't feel that way. I know Bobby doesn't. I know everybody on screen doesn't feel that way. So all I'm saying is, if that's the case, then just call the bullshit out for what it is. Just say, no, we're not going to do that. And that needs to be loud and clear to our president that no, this is not a road we can go down. Even if you meant it as hyperbole, we're not doing that.
Sean, you're imposing religious kind of morals, and I don't want to just say they're exclusively religious. I understand, but
Myron's not a Christian. Myron, do you want to wipe out Iran?
No, but you're putting a religious lens. You're putting a religious lens on something that is inherently immoral. War. Like, if we were going to do that with war, we'd never go to war. We'd all be pacifists because we'd all say, well, you can't do that because Christianity.
Well,
and
you're right, Brian, that I'm using the highest of moral lenses to look at this, but it's immoral across the board. I don't think you really need to be a Christian to acknowledge that.
But war is as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're trying to impose morals on a certain one part of a larger situation that is.
I mean, like, I don't want to deep dive the Bible right now, but I mean, there are times in biblical, in Scripture that bad people get killed off because they are doing things that people. So, like, as I said early in the week, I am fine with wiping out the current regime. That seems reasonable to me. They were killing their own people in mass. I have no issue with you taking out those guys. They need to go. Clearly, they are not good people. I'd be very happy.
Make a fucking video game out of it, and I'd be happy.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's get the Iranian people some freedom for real. No, let's not just talk about it. Let's actually do it. My issue is when you say I'm going to start wiping out civilians so I can get my way. That's when I have an issue. That's where my whole issue lies. Is that
my 2 cents here, and on that meme, and I do think that's a funny meme, and I do agree with it. The one area where because it's true. I mean, like there is some truth to that, to be honest.
Yes, 100%.
The one thing that where I kind of deviate off of this, as funny as it is, and with like what we were talking about before about how yeah, that is funny. And I do like, yeah, it is funny. That's why I want to put it up here. But where I kind of deviate from that, and from what we were talking about earlier, Bobby, about like, you got to say this so they listen, so they'll come to the negotiating table. What I'm kind of looking at is I don't know what the fuck we've gained from these negotiations. Now, we wiped out their nuclear stuff last summer. That's totally obliterated, and Trump threatened to sue anybody who said otherwise in the news. Then we had to redo it again. Then it was to liberate the people of Iran, who he later threatened to wipe off the map, who have not been liberated, who are not in any better position. Then it was regime change. We have not gotten regime change. We've got the exact same regime. We just have a more radical version of it, from a guy who now his entire family has been killed by the United States. And we're trying to get the Strait of Hormuz open. And so that was a great, we threatened to, wipe them off the face of the earth. So they opened up a strait that was already open before we went in here. And now they're charging a toll to get through. So they're going to get wildly rich in the process of doing this. It seems like instead of
don't forget, we've taken
saying,
the tariffs off of Iranian oil. So that's helping.
Yeah, we've essentially removed sanctions. And so when it's the terrorists saying, let's negotiate, yeah, I agree with that, because they put forth a 10-point plan that Trump basically has said, okay, we're going to use this as the basis of our negotiations. And they put it out 2 weeks ago.
Let's not forget that they're buying their oil in Chinese
yuan, yeah.
Yeah, and they're slated to make $70 billion per year if they get their way as far as charging for oil coming into the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, that was not one of the conditions in the treaty or whatever it was.
He's not going to agree to that.
As far as the 4D chess that you're talking about, Rick, I hope to God you're right about it. I really do. I hope that there is
I could be an optimist.
Me as well, to be clear. I hope this goes well.
The problem is, Rick says that's not something he's agreed to, but he was on all of the news outlets saying that that's going to be a joint venture. So even if that's a joint venture and we say it's go 50-50, that's $35 billion
45,
to the US,
yeah, 35, yeah,
and $35 billion to.
And also, I know this is a petty point, but why does our newscasters keep saying that we won this war? We clearly have not. So stop saying that.
Yeah, we're not going to hear the truth from any news source. Either side.
That's very true.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It's because
don't say that.
It's because everybody wants to be the one to have like the scoop, the story, and get you watching. And this is the one thing that
came from the press secretary. So yeah,
this is something that has bothered me for the last few weeks, but especially this week because he threatens this huge devastation.
Oh yeah.
A couple days later, we have a 2-week ceasefire, and so you've got people on the news who are like, well, he's threatening to commit war crimes. He's a war criminal. He's going to be a war criminal. And then we get the 2-week ceasefire, and now he's a chicken shit, and he chickened out of freaking glassing them, right? So you can't trust anything they say. And I'm not listening to anybody. I will not listen to anybody who is like, well, we lost or we won. Nobody knows any of that shit yet. Like, you've got to see what these 2 weeks bring. And if in 2 weeks there's an agreement that lasts long term, then everything he did worked. And if it devolves into chaos before 2 weeks is out, and we're bombing them and they're bombing us again, then yeah, there's a fucking problem, because he would be the one who screwed all that up. But again,
Brian,
this
isn't like a random news. This is the press. So this is coming from the
I know. But everybody like social media and the real media wants to put out their definitive statements, including the Trump administration. Of course, they'd want to put that out there. Of course.
Only just
I was going to say that
Nobody-
Trump's the one saying we've won, so that's the news just repeating that.
Nobody gets to decide that but history, right?
And if you want to win, you pick up either one of these. These are incredible. Both of these are awesome.
Bobby with the good interview.
Bobby Rye or the Whiskey 6. What do we call this
Corbin
thing?
Cash.
The Whiskey
I was waiting for a moment to pop the
one
bubble.
rye to rule them all.
And
There's both still available, by the way. There's only like 5 of these left. I have no idea how many of these are left. Do you
This
know, Brian?
and that.
This
A lot.
and that.
And Rick, I just want to say, because I know I got animated earlier, I want you to know, buddy, and I mean this truly. I love you, and I know that you're a good Christian man, and I appreciate you very, very much as a friend. And so I hope that nothing I said tonight changes that.
Not much.
No, not at all. I just, if you serve the ball, I wanted to return it, and I wanted to make sure I addressed it. That's all.
And
I think this Marie Ann always brings this up, that this group is really good about having just honest conversations, and we obviously all don't agree on everything, and even on our text thread, but we're all, I think we're all here to learn a little bit from each other, and that's the good part about having these.
Do it.
This is
Yep,
what I tell
exactly.
Parker.
Now,
I tell Parker when I'm done talking to him, I say, "You're welcome."
The wisdom I've given you.
Yeah. So okay, I gotta throw this question out here real quick. Just Myron,
Okay.
what is that pinkish purple thing to your right?
Myron?
To my right.
Yeah, what
It's
is
a-
that?
it's a light.
Yeah, that's just a light.
Oh, like the light in your
it's on the
cabinet?
other side too. There's on the other side too.
On the other side, it's blue though.
What
Right,
is that?
but okay, so that's the cutout of the cabinet that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
It looks
yeah.
like it's like a plastic thing sticking up there
Yeah.
that's lit up and glowing.
He's got a sign that says bar.
We
on
were
the-
talking about unicorns earlier. I don't know if that had anything to do with
kinda
it.
look-
Yeah, okay, so the bar sign is behind it. So is
Yeah,
that the
it's
wall that's
behind.
lit up pink behind there?
Yeah, I've got a red light. I've got so much light coming in the front that it makes all of the colors in the back look brighter. But yeah, if you were sitting
my
in
God,
this room
okay.
right now, you would think it's dark.
Okay, so I'm having like an optical illusion moment here.
Yeah,
Where the part that's like reddish pink looks like it's in the foreground. So the
Yeah.
edge of the bar sign, the metal edge of the bar sign, it took
So
me a minute
this-
to realize that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so
that looks
weird.
kinda
Okay, because
weird.
so the metal edge of the bar sign, from my perspective, looked like it was actually the edge of some sort of like pinkish light, and the bar sign was
No.
behind it. And then all of a sudden my eyes adjusted, and I'm like, oh, okay, I got it. It's like looking at one of those things on Instagram where it's like once you notice this, you can't unnotice it.
Yeah, you got
Like things that look weird at first. Yeah, it's like a total optical illusion. It's still doing it. It's weird.
William Eisenbaum, Myron does have some of the best lighting in WhiskeyTube for sure. It's just his lighting is top.
I try.
Him and Ben. Ben's lighting is different because he's in a different spot. But when he's at his bar, he has great lighting.
Yes.
It's good lighting tonight. It's just it doesn't highlight your bottles as much. But
Oh right, yeah. This just highlights me.
Myron also has over his shoulder there a Funko pop vinyl of himself.
yeah. Also,
Yeah.
Will, I saw your comment earlier and I didn't answer you, sir.
That's
Sorry
awesome.
about that. So you said you were, I forget where you said you were. Either way, I'm in Monticello, Kentucky, which is just south of Lake Cumberland. Like literally, if you look at the middle of Lake Cumberland, I'm directly south. That's the little town I live in. So you said the town you're in. I feel like I'm not real far from you. So yeah, well, I want to plan like a Mid-South meetup one of these times soon. So
We have to, man.
I just
Yeah,
want to
for
say
sure.
that Kraken said we're the best WhiskeyTube channel. So
yeah,
thank
man.
you.
Thank you, Crack.
Cheers to you, sir. Kraken, that's awesome. Spread the word, man. Spread the word.
And for all those watching, I want America to succeed. I want us to do well. I hope that we do good things in the Middle East. I didn't like this weekend very much.
I get it.
All right, do we have less
I get it.
divisive rapid fires tonight?
Yeah, let's.
I got a good rapid fire. I got a great rapid fire that will involve participation from the in the comments section there.
All right, let's have
I'm
it.
waiting for Bobby's rapid fire. It's like, okay, abortion, yay or nay?
Voter ID. Where do you stand?
Voter ID, yay or nay?
What number of babies are you okay killing? Let's hear it.
In China, shouldn't be.
I shouldn't have even made the joke. I derailed us again.
When did you start taking your kid?
Was the 2020 election stolen? Yes or no?
Songs with like AOC, Oprah, and like I don't know, like Bette Midler. Like I think wasn't that the three that you gave us, Sean? You remember that one?
Oh yeah,
FS or W? Which one? FS or W?
yeah.
Who had a better health plan for America, Michelle Obama or RFK?
Yeah.
Both have penises. It's hard to know. I'm sorry. That's a conspiracy. I shouldn't say that.
Oh.
What the hell? Are you drunk?
Flip it.
I might be. It's possible.
We got Muttley over here dying.
And on that note, let's get to the fun stuff. Enough of this divisive political shit.
Divisive.
Bobby, save us. I don't know what I'm.
Go say. So here's my rapid fire. I'm going. For those of you that have both of these, which one do you like better? The Corbin Cash or the Still Austin, the Ricky Bobby Rye, or the one rye to rule them all? Because I mean, you know what? I'll even do this. Which sticker? Because I think the Corbin Cash one has sticker envy. It's like compared to this
Ryan.
one. No,
that's a shot.
No, it's not a shot. I'm just saying compared to this oversized one, this one might have sticker envy.
Yeah, that one's got some big sticker energy for sure.
So which
Bob, I don't have to overcompensate with oversized stickers. Buddy.
Which sticker are we going with? Which sticker are we going with?
You know, here's the thing, Bob.
I feel like
if it's a great sticker, it doesn't need to be that big.
I feel like the Corbin.
It's not the
Cash
size of the
is
sticker; it's the bottle you
better.
stick it on.
Hold on. Let me get mine out.
Bigger's always better. I heard it in the other room.
I feel like the Corbin Cash drives the Civic because it is confident in what it's working with, and I feel like the Ricky Bobby drives a 2500 diesel. Pick your manufacturer because it might be coming up a little short. That's all.
Are you? Is it jacked up and does it have the light on the lights on the rim?
Yeah, lights jacked up 6 feet, lights under the.
But Myron, did you notice how big its sticker is?
Oh,
Dude.
it's that's
Hey,
big.
Brian, do you happen to have another of the one ride to rule them all to show the size difference?
Oh yeah, here. Well,
It's bigger than
I
the
think
bottle.
the perfect size is in between the two, to be honest with you.
So you couldn't put the Ricky Bobby
Agreed,
Rye
Rick.
on the Corbin Cash ball at all.
It would like wrap around the whole bottle.
yeah, it wraps around the sides.
Oh my gosh! So I need about okay, I know jokes are coming. About an inch smaller on the on the sticker.
You know,
I get that a lot.
What she said.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Brian.
I know.
It's a real problem. It's a real problem.
Sean knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
An inch smaller. Said no one ever.
They're always asking for less. They're like, no, it's too much.
Thus
It's too much.
That's our
Five
smaller
inches
sticker.
on the floor.
We're confident enough to have a smaller sticker.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, it is
when you
Corbin Cash,
have to start wrapping it around your waist, it's too big of a sticker.
right. You know what? Hey, with Corbin Cash, you just come in with confidence. I know. I get it.
That's right.
Yeah, I know.
No, Bobby. Once I have my bottle, I will give you a side by side. But I don't have.
So I just took
Right
a
on.
sip of the Corbin Cash. I think as a
They're both
rye,
great.
I like the Corbin Cash. There's a little more going on. I
both
think
great.
you're still Austin. I think, and somebody said it in the chat earlier. You're still Austin is like a bourbon drinker's rye.
Yeah.
Like I think it is, and we said that about this one too. But you definitely can tell a difference. This is much more rye forward than the Ricky Bobby is.
This definitely has more kick for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
With 17 more proof, basically. So
And the Corbin
They're both
Cash,
great.
it's got that little smoky note on it that I just like.
Yeah.
If I get a smoky note, and I'm not talking about like a peated Scotch note, just like a campfire smoke. If you get that little bit of smoke, that barrel char, man, I'm all about it. You got me. So
Is it a smoky agave note or is it something?
oh my God. Yeah, just like a mezcal.
We got one more in.
For the win. What I'm thankful for is that I don't have to choose. Got them both.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Go get them both, and you'll know what we're talking about.
No, I'm hopeful mine shows up tomorrow, Bobby. I can't wait to try it.
Oh,
It's
yeah, we got
nice.
people.
It really is nice.
We've been getting good reviews on both.
Oh
I
yeah.
hope these bastards actually leave it for me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
dude,
size
so
Signed the
matters.
thing. I don't know if
Fine.
they will or not.
So you know what I've
It's-
done in the past, Ben? I don't know if this will work for you, but I have like, hey UPS man, here is my signature. Please take this in my stead. And my UPS
They
guy,
left a tag
yeah, there you go. So
for me to
yeah,
sign.
you
So
should be-
hopefully,
Oh, that's.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully that works. Hopefully
Wilderness and whiskey, size does matter. If somebody told you it doesn't somewhere in your life, I mean, she was a sweet girl, but she lied.
absolute angel.
who's our
An angel on earth.
Yeah.
Myron is our other rapid fire, right?
Yeah, you got one, Myron?
So, would you say agave or agave?
You son of a bitch.
I'm going agave now. I
Agave.
mean,
I'm going
that's
agave.
just never gonna not be a thing.
You know,
I'm cowboy in this one.
honestly, I feel like
glad that you just taken over the last thing that was never going to not be a thing.
I feel like at this point, honestly, I think we need our first whiskey 6 shirt is just going to be agave.
It's going to make the intro real.
Yeah.
It's just me on the back being like,
yeah.
all right, I'm gonna cowboy this rapid fire because Myron freaking took a shot at me again. Ben did a video this week, today actually. 5 bourbons that used to be automatic buys that aren't anymore. So, what is a bourbon that was an automatic buy for you that is not anymore?
Oh.
Ben, you
There's
gave
Brian
your
stealing my
already.
content.
I am. Some dude.
Didn't we talk
asked
about
this
this earlier?
Low effort.
I was gonna say I'm immune from this because I already put out 5, right?
That's right. That's right.
Think about
Yeah, I want to hear what you guys are for sure because I was interested in hearing from the comment section.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm kind of boring. I kind of buy the same shit I've always bought.
Is there anything you used to?
But
just
is there
be
anything
like,
that was
"Man, I
like
got to get that"? And now
hard to
you're
get
like, "Meh."
before where now it's just there all the time and you're like, oh, okay, I don't have to.
Because it's changed.
I mean, like Buffalo Trace stuff is like more available now.
Oh,
Yeah.
But like I've never been that interested in it, even when it was like allocated. So I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man,
I'll say damn near every bottle Ben put up. I agree with the Old Forester Blue Label. It's just like some of those bottles.
I haven't watched
They're
the video.
just so they're so readily available. Like you start to feel like, damn, I can get those now. Like I don't need to rush and buy those bottles anymore. But the Old Forester Blue Label blend, Ben, I would definitely say that's one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess to that. So I haven't watched the video, Ben. I apologize. But
No,
so
it's all
there was like a lot of bourbons that I drank a lot when I was first getting into bourbon that I don't buy anymore. But that's more just like because I mean, I have this huge collection now, so I don't really need to buy like budget bottles anymore. So, but yeah, outside of that,
The ones I
can't
had on the list were more like ones that would only show up like that Old Forester single barrel strength. Like 2 years ago in
that's
Minnesota,
the
that was unheard of to come by. And so, because they just didn't sell them in Minnesota. And then when they started to, they'd have one here. Then maybe 2 months later, you might see another one, and they get gobbled up right away. And so that was like an automatic buy. I would see it. The Four Roses single barrel strength, those were super rare in Minnesota up until like 2024. And so those ones, when you would see one of those, you would take the opportunity and get it while you had the chance.
Sure.
And now they're everywhere.
Yeah, to the Blue Label, I would agree with that. That said, Like I bought 3 just hoping I would finally get a good one. I just don't think they're that good. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't think
the more recent ones are not. They're just hot gasoline.
I mean, I've had them over the course of like 3 or 4 years. They've kind of always been that way. They've always been kind of hot. I don't know. Maybe I've never found a good one. I mean, I have 3 and they're all kind of like meh. So I just stopped.
I think for me, it's Weller 12. Like back in the day, I loved Weller 12. It was one of the bourbons that got me started, and I can't stand it anymore. It's lost its low. I don't know if they've changed how it's made.
Thank you, Mrs. Badax.
But I don't like it, and it's a hard pass for me.
Yeah, Mrs. Badax.
I've never even had a chance to buy one.
Mrs. Badax gave a blind on that, and he goes, "Oh, this is." I don't even know what the other one was. This is awesome. This one's terrible.
This one's booty juice.
It was a Weller 12, and he was just talking it up. It was.
You're not missing anything, Ben.
Like,
it's not great.
Well, I've had it before. I've had it a couple of times. I like it. But...
Oh yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, I'll go.
I'm gonna chalk it up to you've just grown as a person, sir.
Yeah.
Our
little Ricky is all grown up.
No, but honestly, like I mean, I think there's all bottles that we really liked when we first started whiskey that it's just like now they just don't hit. They're just like,
Mine's gonna
Bobby,
be,
what's yours?
Old Forester 1920. I'm like,
yes, that's mine.
Yep.
Shit,
it was kind of like
I thought it was going to be Templeton.
Yeah, when I first got it, it was like, oh, this is incredible. But I literally like 1910 more than I like 1920 now. Something changed.
No, 1920 is not as good as it was.
I just filmed a video on this. I bought a 1920 and I filmed it. Yeah, I'll release it probably next week. Spoiler alert, it was noticeably not as good. I was very disappointed.
1920 used to be the shit, man.
I agree.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite ones.
It used to be a cherry tart bomb.
Yes.
It used to be on my shelf all the time. As soon as it was gone, I'd run to the store and get another one. It was like my go-to high proof pour. And it's awful now. It tastes like
I never buy any
now.
bourbon. I always have it donated to me. So, but yeah, I totally agree with you guys.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
To your point, though.
Look at this guy.
The old label.
My wife's in the next room.
I mean, like in my opinion, honestly, like these old labels, if you can, they are still around. I got this 2 years ago.
Yeah,
you got to go to the parts of town that you're not supposed to go to. That's where you'll find these. Like we found this in a liquor store / strip club, and
nice.
it's just on the shelf, dusty. These are better than the current blue labels, the barrel proofs, in my opinion.
So, Sean, did you ask for the old label?
Head out.
Or the old labels?
Hey, cheers, fellas.
All right, fellas.
See you later, guys.
See you guys.
No, so
did they have to bail out? I missed that.
I've told this story before. So like we go into the liquor store side, and then there's girls coming through like these kind of like like the double doors that go into like a kitchen,
Saloon
like
doors?
Like saloon doors.
Yeah, like the swing doors. There's just girls like half naked, just like walking into the liquor store, and I'm trying to pay attention to the liquor. They're like, what the hell is going on over here? They just like keep screaming in. I'm like, well, this is interesting. And so I had to peek my head. I had to peek my head through the door. So like, oh, okay. So this is a strip club / liquor store. So it's never been to one of these establishments. This is something new.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing.
Yeah, well, Baltimore, so
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I'm with Bobby. 1920 is just I don't buy it anymore.
Yeah, I was very disappointed with that bottle I had.
So did you have an old one too, Ben, to compare it to? Or
no, I don't have an old one to do a comparison with. So I don't know. I'll have to. I mean, if I ever see one, I'll automatic buy. However many they have.
What is the worst town? What is the Baltimore of Minnesota?
I mean,
honestly, I don't know because I'm so far in Southern Maryland. I don't know.
The Baltimore of Minnesota, I mean, I guess would just be certain parts of each, Minneapolis and St. Paul have their areas or whatever. But
I would say there's probably parts of Minneapolis that probably have these guys sitting around somewhere.
Yeah, there might be.
Like just follow the gun. That's where you want to go.
Yeah, I know exactly where to go for that. But yeah, the other thing is I find small town liquor stores too. Like last summer, and I don't know why I didn't buy it, but they had one of those old Knob Creeks that you just scored, Myron. The old,
with the
old
9-year
school
label on it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
telling
then they
you,
had
this
one that was one of the old school single barrels. Before that, even it was a store pick. It was a old single barrel. Before that, when they had the little metal tab on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I
I've not had a lot of this, but I just poured some tonight. It is like what I wish Knob Creek still was.
Oh yeah,
it's so good.
I don't think Knob Creek is bad.
It's not bad, but Sean, we had this discussion. I think the new, like, Knob Creek 9 is my go-to. We call it our house bourbon. We always have it. Like, I drink it neat. I put it in a cocktail. We always have Knob Creek 9.
Yeah.
But we were saying that, like, the 750s of Knob Creek 9 have changed a little bit, and they're a little rougher, and they're not quite as sweet and caramely. But I got
salty.
the 175 at my local shop, and it's totally different. And
it's probably been sitting
we
there.
were talking about it's been sitting there, right?
Yeah.
People don't buy the 175, so the 175s at the same store, the 175s and the 750s, the 175s are so much better than the 750s.
Interesting. No, so Ben and Brian, before we close out,
Augie's in Minneapolis, Buck's brother.
So both of you guys highlighted the, what is it, Blenders Edition? What's the new Knob Creek?
Myron and Ben did it. We haven't done it yet, but I got one.
Okay.
It's good.
You put one in the chat, Brian. You put a picture of yours in the chat.
Yeah, you see, you threw yours in the chat. Yeah. So you guys are really liking it, huh?
Yeah, I like
think
mine quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like old Knob Creek 9 to me. Like,
okay,
when it like when it used to be better, it's got that like little bit of dustiness on it, and I like it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 10-year age stated at the 106 proof or whatever. It's got a little boost from the regular, and it's only $45 at MSRP. So it's
I bought a bunch of other stuff, and so I didn't grab that, but I saw it, and I was like, and I was like, well, let me talk to the fellas. Let's see what they think in person, because I saw the
what is it? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Going to branch off that, but keep going.
No, I was just going to say I was just curious to talk to you guys in person about it before I grabbed one. So
I can send you a sample if you want to try before you buy.
No, I mean, it's $45. I'll just get it, but
you're not going to be.
You're not
going to be pissed.
The level of love you had for it. So
I thought it was really good. So what is, like, I look at whenever I see you drinking whiskey, like, it's, you got an old label, Old Forester, and you got Rebecca Creek and the Still Austin picks and all the Corbin Caches and stuff. Like, what does an actual liquor store trip look like for you?
I mean,
besides Wild Turkey 101 for a
handle of Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah, I mean, because these are
home wrecker. Yeah,
these are $31 at Kroger. So
is that plastic bottle?
So like I just re-upped on my 8-year. I grabbed that this weekend because mine's about.
I like the 8-year.
Let's see here. I got this because it was on clearance. Well, this is the old bottle, obviously, not the new bottle. The new bottle's over there. But so these Copper and Kings, this is like a $60 bottle. They're marked down to $25 at Kroger.
No shit. So who makes this? Is that MGP?
Yeah,
probably.
I didn't like any of those.
You didn't like any of them?
No. So a buddy gave me. I was trying to look for it. A buddy gave me a Copper and King, and I did not. But it was finished though, so it wasn't just straight bourbon whiskey. It was finishing something.
Well, so that's what this is. This is finished in apple brandy barrels.
Yeah, that's it.
So, I mean, in fairness, Myron, it's not like my favorite thing ever, but for $25.
Oh, it's $25?
Well, I mean, it was on clearance, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, originally this is like a $60 bottle. I would not buy this for $60. But for $25, it's pretty good for $25. So I already had one. As you can see, I almost finished it. So I saw it on clearance. I was like, well, I like it good enough for $25. And then the other thing I bought was I found a handle of the 25 Heroes, so I grabbed that because I go through that a lot.
One of those.
Yeah, I mean the handles are hard to find.
No, I've never seen a Heroes Edition ever anywhere.
The heroes are.
I don't know if they
heroes
don't.
are different.
Yeah.
I know you guys all keep saying how good they are, but I don't think I've never seen one in Minnesota.
Especially the 23 edition and the 25 edition, 2025, 2023. The 24 is okay. I think the 24 is only maybe moderately better than the standard shelfer.
I got 2 23s and they were good.
Yeah, but if you see a 25, those go around and they're pretty great.
I don't think I've heard a bad thing about them.
Yeah, no, I mean
everybody seems like
they're significantly better than the shelfer, so that they're worth a buy. Yeah,
Blenders and Green River foolproof weeded are best values of this year. The foolproof weeded is really good.
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree.
I've got a sample of that from Buck's brother that I've got to review still.
That is worth the buy for sure. It's really good for whatever.
Are we still live on the internet? I keep forgetting.
We are.
We're actually still live now.
We are.
To your point, like the stuff that I get that's not like kind of daily drinker, I guess. Like I usually get from the community. So like if somebody is like, "Hey, I found this," then it just shows up at my door. So
sure, yeah, that's awesome. I like it.
We are live and 19 watching. So fellas, I've got to be up at 6. Well, actually 5:40 a.m. So I've got.
Yeah, I do too.
What
but
happened?
I'm an hour behind you though. So,
Myra, what happened to Fridays being your Thursday?
No, Thursdays are my because I'm 4/10s, but I've got a dental appointment and then I've got my primary care physician appointment after that. So I've got 2 appointments on Friday.
Sounds amazing.
You should schedule your Friday different.
It's one of those it's one of those bend over and touch your ankles. Let me
you got to get the
boy.
Yeah.
Well,
so that's one of those.
Well, we'll pray for you, buddy.
Hey, if you pay a little extra, they'll let you wear a ball gag while they do that to you. But it's like $50.
I hear
totally worth it. It adds to the experience.
I hear they
pictures are bullshit, Myron. Pictures are bullshit
as well if you pay extra. So
what is John?
Extra Vaseline as well if you pay extra. So they don't just do the single dip; they really kind of do the scoop with the Vaseline. So
I'm getting baby oil treatment. So anyway,
it's got to go.
Bailey's gonna buy you a drink first.
As always.
So by that, Myra means the baby oil has MDMA in it. So
yeah.
Hey, cheers, buddy.
No,
I suppose I got to call it too because sounds good, man. Talk to you later.
All right,
it is about
Have
that.
a good night, Byron.
All
right, we'll sign off then, guys. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you all. Make sure you subscribe to all of the channels, including this one right here, Whiskey 6. And we'll be back in 2 weeks. And we'll talk about some more fun stuff and probably fight each other. And but then drink and laugh it off at the end. So
that's right.
Have a good night, everyone. We appreciate you.
Comment.
Cheers, everybody.
If at any point you feel both hands on your shoulders, the doctor's doing it wrong.
Wait, that's wrong?
Yeah, that's classic.
Oh boy. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Cheers, everyone.
All right. I'm going to bounce right out because I got to get to bed here. So I'll